can chart a better, clear the road for our mission. A lot of people who know more history. Things that are happening are really, some are educative and some are helping us to connect with reality. A lot of people believe there is a disconnect between the past and the present, which is not so. You see, you can have extremists, you can have rejectionists, but those who are moderate, those who know or who understand better, will find it easy to connect with civilization. Civilization is not a disconnection of old values, but a continuous adaptation, a refinement of tradition to meet modern needs. Ẹni tí ò bá mọ Fẹlá, ẹni tí ò mọ art, ẹni tí ò bá mọ how to categorize things, kò ní appreciate the discussion tá à nílé ni. That is one. The second leg of it is that the young shall grow. The young shall grow. And that is why there is need to thrive on, wisdom. Wisdom to progress rather than to discard the past. And to allow the young to grow, to also soar towards the sun of the truth. Àti Fẹlá, the perfection, the creation, the destiny of Fẹlá is sealed. But we have a work in progress in Wizkid. Àdúrà bàbá náà dẹ̀ ni pé kọ́mọ ó ju òun lọ. So we have to do all things possible. We have to do all things possible to also protect Wizkid. Word. Ẹni òbí tó bá ń gbàdúrà pé kọ́mọ tó náà déyàn will not be focused on mistakes of the young that are growing. We can educate them. We can lecture them. And let me tell you one thing. Àwa witness Fẹlá. Àwọn Gen Z generation wọ́n witness Fẹlá. Wọ́n kàn máa kà nínú ìwé ìtàn. The Gen Z generation what you call success, the practicality of success is seen in Wizkid. So they don't know Fẹlá. So our àgbàlá need more work to do to educate the young ones, to connect them with the reality of the past. Fẹlá himself was the father of Gen Z. Fẹlá tẹ̀wọ̀ yẹn father of Gen Z ni Fẹlá gan fúnra rẹ̀. Father before father ni. When you have people who understand creative expression, we know that Fẹlá, give it to him any day. A man who stood to fight justice. And his creative expression, they are creative expression. It was within the African cultural frames to have multiple wives. And this is a man who was preaching Pan-Africanism.
God bless you, sir.
I want to have a mi ò kí ń mu gbó, mi ò kí ń mu ọtí. But àwọn tó ń believe in gbogbo ntẹ́yìn táwa ń sọ yìí, they will tell you that àwọn nǹkan tó lọ́n fi sí Africa ní for African to be well empowered. Báwo dẹ̀ ń abuse ẹ̀? Àdẹ̀gbọ́ history pé it is out Fela did something out of intoxication. Pé torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe wá lọ jábọ́ àbí ló fi wa mọ́tò pààyàn. So there are we should recognize. That's the legend, Sean. Fans will do anything to claim the best. If you see people comparing the legend with the living, is to measure progress. There are areas that nobody can ever beat Fela, but are new grounds that the new generation will cover. Fela le ma de oju. Fela le ma ne commercial base. Àwọn Wizkid débẹ̀ because that is the reality. Àdúrà tèmi náà ni pé kọ́mọ wá ju Awólọ́wọ̀ lọ. So kò ń ṣe tó yẹ kó bí wọn nú, and I think I should give it to some family members of Fela. Àwọn ọmọ bàbá Fela kan ọ̀rọ̀ yé wọn. Àwọn ò fẹ́ kí ọmọ ó kú lọ́wọ́ oníkọlà. So àwa la máa take time. Tá a bá fẹ́ correct, we correct with love, not with hate. Ìyẹn lórí Fela. My brother, if you also consider part of the issue that I'm solely, the Adele case. Ṣeboni ọkọ àti ìyàwó nìkan ló ní say on the issue of paternity. Why is Adeleke father? Why is Davido's father coming out to talk? Why is it that nobody is saying, Baba, this is between baby mama and Davido. Don't put your mouth there. That is a living Davido. Davido is alive to speak for himself. And nobody is saying his father should shut up. Now we are talking about Mohbad is gone. And people are saying his father should also keep quiet. Then let me now tell you why some of these things are also trailing them. Baba Davido le ṣàánú wa, wọ́n dẹ̀ lè ṣàánú Davido náà. A manager of Davido was on a platform where they are talking about DNA. Why tí o propose model Davido on that platform? Where is the court order? Why is the court order? Tí Baba Davido gbà káwọn tó ṣe DNA. How come without a court order? Where is the welfare officer tó wà involved in the DNA of Davido? Lórí àánú. Where is the welfare officer? So tó lówó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe DNA, àwọn ò need the court order, and they don't need the state to interfere. A rich man can get DNA done, but a poor man has to be dictated to by the welfare officer. Wisdom. It's for us to reflect. It's for us to reflect as a people. Ṣé mo bá ń bá bàbá Davido Johnson pé bàbá gidi ni? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Mo fi ń bẹ Adeleke náà. Bàbá náà, àwọn náà ní capacity láti jẹ́ kí irun táwọn ṣe kó jẹ́ model for others in society. It is very insulting nǹkan ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad. And kò yí àwọn èèyàn tó ń rò wípé bóyá we are condemning their own stand on issues. Yorùbá ní nǹkan tí a bá ní jẹ ká má fi run mú. At all. Ẹ wá ní ká máa negotiate. Negotiation ní gbogbo èmi rí gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ gbà báyìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà báyìí. Ìgbà tí ò bá wá effective. Ìgbà yẹn la máa sọ wípé okay, l'option mọ́. A ti ń fi run mú. Whatever we are not going to eat, let us smile away. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Adeleke father has thrown Odusitane. Ó tún sọ fún ọmọ mi, and I'm still alive. I'm still the head of this family. Yes. Ṣé èèyàn kan lè lọ jókòó kó create WhatsApp group nítorí ẹ̀? Èèyàn kan lè jókòó kó ní ẹ máa gba donation, ẹ máa gba léde Adeleke lọ. Pé ẹ wá jókòó ní back door. Baba, we told you not to talk. Baba yẹn ti mess up case because he's talking. Do you hear that in the case of Davido. Before December sitting, Mommy Rich Grace gave us an update. Mommy Rich Grace said, "Ẹ̀yin ẹ máa wòran ẹ lọ rest. Ogun ọ̀run ti gbàkóso. Court can never deny where they are going to do the DNA for Baba Aloba."
Sorry, mo fẹ́ clap ní mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi sorry.
He said, court can never decide where they are going to do the DNA for Baba Aloba. But in that December, what Mommy Rich Grace told us will not happen, happened. The court took the decision. Báwọn náà wọ́n máa ṣe.
Bàbá òde ní mọ́ bẹ̀.
Fi àwọn nǹkan. Bàbá òde Cherry.
Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn nìkan ló máa ṣe o. Wọ́n tún fi klọ́ọ̀sì sí pé bàbá òní mọ́ bí wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣe sẹ́ẹ̀.
And they now have the audacity to be calling the man on phone. You see, let me clear something. When they say tissue-based DNA, bone is made up of layers. And each layer is made up of different tissues. So bone is tissue. So when they say tissue-based DNA, it is bone we are talking about. Because bone are connective tissues. You know, bone, connective tissues, ni bone. So when we say tissue-based, it is bone we are referring to. And you know the funniest part of it? Welfare officer was so bold láti read out the result fún wa kan tó ṣe DNA gan. Ó sọ fún wa pé it is inconclusive result lè máa ní. Àtúnwá la fẹ́ kí la wá ń discuss fún. What is the kí la fẹ́ fi máa rún mú?
Kí ni point?
Kí ni point?
On point ṣé o gbọ́ kí ni point on point?
Ṣé rí ẹ̀gbọ́n bí bàbá yẹn ṣe jókòó tó ṣe analysis for the whole world to see very clear, and this is where I belong. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ wípé ẹ fẹ́ kí n gba ọmọ yìí pé ọmọ mi ni. Alọ́ba ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Alọ́ba ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ ṣe DNA ọmọ mi kó tó lè wọnú fámìlì mi. Ẹ tí ò bá fẹ́ kó lọ forí gbaná. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ kí n gbà á, màá ṣe DNA ọmọ mi màá dẹ̀ mú dání. Tẹ́ ẹ bá bìlíf pé bí tí mo ti lọ ṣe mo ṣàrúmọ jẹ ẹ jẹ́ẹ̀lì mi náà. Tẹ́ ẹ bá bìlíf pé tíṣù tí mo gbà ṣe bẹ́yìn náà ní sample. Ṣé bí wọ́n lè lo egun òkú láti fi confirm anything? Ìjọ tíjọba Nàìjíríà bá gbà wípé ní tí mo ṣe o, arúmọjẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀ o. You have a choice.
100%.
Press charges.
Right, 100%.
Bọ̀ kí bàbá ò bá jókòó, ó ní pé ọmọ tí bàbá kan ló jókòó yìí, ó ní ọmọ tó máa wọnú fámìlì òun, ó kó dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì jáde ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And somebody now said, ìjọba tó tíjọba bá rí wípé irin dunrin lọ. One will bow.
100%.
Because the way we speak at times, they have been able to see that it's like these people. They are afraid. They are afraid.
Àwọn tá lè sue government. Wọ́n ní wọ́n lè sue government. Oh gosh.
So people should just, you see, everything that is happening to us in Nigeria today, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa reflect, ká dẹ̀ máa connect with our position in the past, ká dẹ̀ máa evaluate, are we truly right or wrong? President of today, ó ti sọ fún wa wípé power is never served alakata. Ojúbọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀làwé ìgbọ́.
Sorry sir, for the I'm also your student when it comes to this thing. Alakasa, is it a Latin word?
Ojúbọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ la fi ń gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ èkùrọ́.
100%.
Ló mú Tinubu sọ wípé àlé mi ló kàn. Whatever we have to let it happen. Bàbá tó mọ ẹ̀kú, kéèyàn kan tó lóun àmọ́ dẹ́rù pé wọ́n kọ petition. Bàbá yẹn èèyàn bá lọ White House kó lọ submit petition against Aloba. Ó yẹ ká lọ́ba jókòó lórí chair ni pé àkútúkú lọ́nà ọ̀run petition tẹ́ ń kọ. Àní mo fẹ́ mọ̀. Àní this is my stand on this issue. Lagos State government tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá fún mi generation yìí ní tẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ yìí màá mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ mi in another dispensation. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní pa mí ẹ̀mí mi agún. When you see a man sit down and talk authoritatively rather than ẹ̀jẹ̀ àtúnwò ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ kan ní àwọn gbìyànjú àwọn kan yẹn náà gbìyànjú gbogbo mistake wọn wá fẹ́ dá padà sórí alọ́ba wọn wá ní pé bo ló wà nígbà tó ń take decision wọn nígbà wo ló wà nígbà tí pathologist ń gbé report bọ̀ nígbà táwọn ń pariwo pé àníbọ́n ṣe ń ṣe kọ́ leléyìí wọn ń fárí olórí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wọn ta ló lè gbà Sádélékè gbà kan fárí tiẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ sí.
níbo.
Adélékè tọlọrí tiẹ̀.
níbo.
Adeleke will never see. That's why I drop my heart for that family. But in tó dé làwọn náà lé mi káwọn náà inú yẹ̀yẹ́ yóò yẹ kó kà wọn náà. How can somebody related to the Adelekes kó wà nù WhatsApp group kó má dẹ̀ sọ wípé ọ̀gá tèmi o báwa ṣe ṣe DNA ti ọmọ wọn kan rèé o ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà lo mọ́dẹ́lì yẹn o. Why are they not preaching that? Why are they not judging others by their own principles?
Wọ́n lè preach agenda wa.
By their own principles.
Agenda wa.
So Ọlọ́run ló ń fi pàṣán Kẹ́mi kó fi na Adeleke, and I hope they will learn from this. Thank you, my brother. Happy New Year. You are welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Ishaq. In case you don't know, this is Dr. Ishaq, best scholar, aka best scholar. His submissions are always educative. God bless you for all you do. Let me quickly go to Mommy GB. Mommy GB, good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
To you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, beautiful morning to my student, Dr. Ishaq, the best scholar, and my general of all general Avengers, all the commenters. God bless you all. God bless everyone. And to our clean, you know, I will say it the way it is. I always admire good things. Clean fashionista, the handsome, honorable young daddy. For her to go. So, I will start from where I don't want to take long, right? I will start from where Daddy Ishaq started. On the issue of Fela, I'm okay, Baba Juwalo, but I'm more than that. Surulere night club, the shrine. Mọ̀tẹ́bálé àgbàbá ọ̀nẹ́sìn sọ Yorùbá.
Àgbà free yoyo.
Àgbà òṣè no, you don't know it. Àgbà òṣè nǹkan àbí báwo rí àwa náà ti ṣe gbogbo kìíní rí.
Paparazzi àgbà free yoyo àgbàwo náà lẹ́yìn kiri lọ ayé.
Ọjọ́ àwọn àǹtí wa ló máa ń lọ àwọn ọ̀nkú wa ló máa ń lọ sí Surulere night club báyìí. At that time, I remember Fela, I was níbi inú ẹ̀rọ ayé mo wà mo à ń kúrò bí school. You know James Brown, this American late James Brown. Fela gbé wá sí Nàìjíríà nígbà yẹn. It's on record. Fela gbé wá tí gbogbo wa dúró sí títí táwọn wò. Fela has been a legend. You can't take it for him. Gbogbo even ní Kẹjà lọ shrine gan. Bí ṣe jẹ́ onígboyà báyìí, báyọ̀ pẹ̀lú tó fún nígboyà. Báyẹ̀ èmi àti late husband mi tábà débẹ̀, wọ́n á máa gbọ́n ni. Àwọn ladies yẹn, olùkú ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ gbà ọ̀. Ṣé mo àwọn set ọ̀dẹ̀ like Fela kò sí ni. Ìjọ́ tí mò ń rọ bí alákọ̀ọ́bí mi. Ọkọ mi fi mí sílẹ̀ ó ní ṣé kóun lọ ṣan ẹ̀ ó lọ kó pẹ́ tó bọ́ta ni Omowummi. So you can see Fela, he was a prophet. I will say that. I said it somewhere yesterday. Wòlíì ni gbogbo ohun tó ti sọ ló wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ gbàgbé pé ọmú gbó kò ó fa mu bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mu yìí. Fela ò mu drug ju igbó àwọn set wọn raskimono tán gbogbo wọn yẹn wọn kì í mu gbogbo rọ́bìṣì tẹ́ ìmu bàálù àti kiri. Oúnjẹ tó dẹ̀ máa ń jẹ, oh my God, ẹ lè jẹun tó wọn. Fela, in fact, you said Baba Aisha said African promote African kini culture everywhere. He did big shows too in Germany, Aero, gbogbo bí tó ti lọ. So on that issue, Fẹ́mi ló dá ìjàlẹ̀. I mean sorry, Ṣeun ló ní jọ̀gànjọ̀gàn. To me, be pé báyà bí ìlara ni kò tẹ́ yẹ. This issue should be between Whiskey and Ṣeun, not Fela. The mistake the ìṣúná àti ẹ̀ka bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ó fi tattoo Fela sára. Whiskey adore, I love Whiskey too because ó máa ń jẹ́ kí ojú ẹlẹ́gbàá, you can see that reading bó ṣe kọ́ ó máa ń jẹ́ kí rántí Fela ni. Àwọn ọ̀gá báńkì ti tèmi every Friday máa yẹ bóyá bí àwọn bẹ́ńdẹ́ àbí bẹ́ńdẹ́ ó máa múra gbogbo wọn ló máa ń lọ sí shrine every Friday wọn náà gà wọn náà ti múra Friday sílẹ̀ inú wọn máa ń dùn ní táwọn máa pe àwọn oníṣúra wá surface but going forward Fela is you can't take it for him he was speaking that nǹkan tí à ń go through Nigeria Fela ti prophesize sí wa àgbọ̀n ni òun là ń ba yìí 99 standing kìíní kan army arrangement gbogbo ITT pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà bó ṣe òun gọ́gọ́ ní activity irú ẹ̀wọ̀n ni bàbá Fáwáyèmí wọ́n á lù wọ́n wá gbé wọn kí ẹ̀ ẹ̀nu àtúkọ́ ń ṣe àwọn ti sìn àwọn gbẹ́gbẹ́gbẹ́ àwọn ẹbí activist honestly so that
ẹ̀ńtọ́ ara ẹ̀ sọ pé activist Fẹlá ó yàtọ̀ sí ti Yọ̀mí.
Ó yàtọ̀ àti tàwọn bàbá kúrú ó yàtọ̀ and someone said somewhere ibi tí mo wà àwọn ẹ̀gọ́ ń gbà tí wọlé síbẹ̀ mi mọ̀ wọ́n rí Venture General thank you send that invite something to that show for me and I went there Fẹlá kọ́ ibì kan ní kí ni ti gbàgbé orúkọ Yorùbá yìí kẹjà ni tó accommodate àwọn èèyàn bó bá jí pínpín ó ní prison tó máa tẹ̀ ẹ́ mọ́ kó gbá gbogbo ìwà burúkú ìwà yahoo ìwà olè náà àgbàlagbà Fẹlá máa discipline wọn alájà kan wà níbi ọmọtì gbogbo àwọn eré àyẹ̀mú ṣàmùkú ti pẹ́ alájà yẹn ní owó ó ní àwọn tó náwó àwọn màmá yẹn ni tó ní bàbá owó tó nílẹ̀ tó ní gbogbo property ọmọ wọn kùnrin àgbàlagbà ṣe mọ̀ kò sí kéèyàn máa ń ṣe táwọn náà máa ń lọ síbẹ̀ ó ti wà lé Fẹlá náà ó jalè ó ti mọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n ni màmá yẹn ló lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ Gbémisọ́lá street God bless on point mọ̀pá àgbà arúgbó lẹ́yìn náà thank you you see and I'm happy Yẹni and is it Desola late ìkọ́nù àwọn méjì àjíjọ lọ sínú ẹ̀rà ni the late sister ìkọ́tún àbúrò Yẹni Fẹ́mi ni ẹ̀gbọ́n we know them at Adelabu there when I'm saying things what I know and this is the place I grew up with ilé màmá wọn Afcas yẹn ní Adelabu side yẹn so ìgbà yẹn àwọn Ọbásanjọ́ tó ń nà òun Nàìjíríà mọ̀ Fẹlá withdraw ọmọ ẹ̀ Fẹ́mi kúrò ní Igbobi college àfihàn gbà yẹn lọ́ fi nà àwọn sódà máa ń nà wá wọ́n máa ń kó wọn wá sẹ́nu géètì àwọn secondary school gbà yẹn ó bá ìjọba fà and he was on track ó gbọ́ pé ìyà gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn òun but àwọn èèyàn ń wò àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ni he was a prophet gbogbo tó ti prophesy ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí so I think gbà tí mo ka write up lálẹ́ àná Yẹni and Fẹ́mi wọ́n ti wave into this matter wọ́n ní Wizkid ọmọ àwọn ni àwọn ọmọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé but what people we don't know nǹkan táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ni pé Nàìjíríà lẹ́ ń fún lórúkọ kò ń ṣe àwọn ẹni yìí Yẹni said that and Yẹni said wọ́n máa ṣe celebration láìpẹ́ Wizkid is coming here to sing he's coming ẹ lọ sórí internet even Fẹ́mi said they now said tó dá wàhálà alẹ́ ní Ṣeun mo ti tún rí kí ní Ṣeun láàárọ̀ yìí ó tuntun mú Àṣàkẹ́ mọ́ torí I want to take you people down so àwọn jẹ́nsí tẹ̀ ń sọ ìdè Fẹlá bí bàbá Iṣẹ́ ti sọ Fẹlá ní bàbá olórí jẹ́nsí gan tó máa wọ pátá lórí stage tó máa kọrin tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé dandandandandandan ṣe rò pé ẹ̀yin lẹ jáde ẹ̀yin jẹ́nsí ẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan kan jẹ́nsí lòdì lẹ́wà yìí so I equally love and Wizkid adore Fẹlá too ó ní tattoo àtàwọn kan even Burna Boy gbogbo wọn àti mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ níyà yẹn ti wá mo náà tí kan tó bímọ fún Fẹlá náà ní ibi ṣíta ẹ̀ sílùú lérè so Fẹlá they shouldn't have involved Fẹlá in this jẹ́ mọ àwọn ọmọ tí ò mọ kankan and I know humble Wizkid is ó máa tender apology báyà inú ló bí jù Fẹ́mi ló ṣéwu lórí ìdàkúdà so going forward.
Mommy GB, sorry for interject between you.
Okay, sir.
The philosophy of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, the secret of Fela Anikulapo Kuti is that
yes, sir.
Have no fear. And he will always tell you that the secret of life is to have no fear. If we understand the message of suffering and smiling in Fela's song, and Shakara Oloje ni, ó yẹ ká pàtẹ́wọ́ fún Wizkid ni for that reply. Let me tell you why. Somebody challenge him. Tọ́nba bí ẹ̀dá mú Fela mọ́. Tí Fela bá wà alive, ó máa praise Wizkid. Because his reply is out of challenge. Fela don preach against slavery. Ó preach courage. Ó preach against oppression. Our older generation la máa wá educate àwọn younger generation. Wait, this reply has nothing to do with Fela. Is to tell Sheun that this is what your father represents. I can idolize your father, but your father preached against oppression and slavery. If you say I should mention his name, mention it. That is the message.
You are right.
Let me tell you one thing. When people are comparing Fela, so you see people that are comparing Fela and Wizkid, anybody that is educated will know that a late legend that is still reigning supersedes a living star. Education is not superstition. It's not superstition. Any late legend that is reigning supersedes a living star. Kí wá la fẹ́ máa argue sí?
You should not
know that anybody that is comparing Fela is just using it for the purpose of promotion. That person cannot claim to be greater than Fela now.
Of course.
It is a business strategy. And we should all just allow them and one more come and love. Fela's place is secured in history. Ẹ
ṣé o jàre. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ní Yẹni ti sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá sí Àdìfẹ́mi. Ó máa ṣe celebration láìpẹ́ yìí. Wizkid ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gun agbẹ́nu dákẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ tó pọ́ fẹ́ fi ṣe kínní ni. You are right, sir. Ó ní family ọmọ àwọn ní Wizkid tó bá pọ̀ wà lára ní àti wá sọ́dọ̀ àwọn. So kí wá ní ẹjọ́ àwọn tí ò mọ nǹkan kan yẹn. Fela ẹ ti sọ Fela ní olórí Gen Z. Fela tí wọ́n nà lẹ́gba tó ṣì dẹ̀ sí mayansh tí gbogbo kò bún kò gbogbo. So Wizkid, you are right. Ó ń fight fún pé kí o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹ́rí fẹ́ ṣeun jealous ni ẹ fi sílẹ̀. Ntẹ̀mí líla rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Jealous ni ó tutù má ṣàkẹ́mọ́ sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ó ti ń wá fún wọn ti pẹ́. Ó ti ní ẹ̀ma ó ti ń wá fún wọn ti pẹ́. Ẹ̀yin èmi náà ìyá Wizkid ni mo like ẹ̀ gan. Màtọ́ lọ bá àṣàkẹ́ yẹn kíní tó ṣe láìpẹ́ yìí kíní ibú kíní yẹn l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ọ̀yọ́ Ọlọ́run ó fún èmi ní beat orin ìkíní Fela. And Femi too did his own, he tried. But ìwọ ṣe wọn àfi kó máa jà kiri ṣọ́rẹ́ o. Ọmọ wa ló jẹ́ ṣọ́rẹ́ gidi. Ọmọ tuntun. Ẹ
mọ̀ pé ní family ẹ̀gẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ tí èèyàn bá bí náà ló máa ń quiet.
Àwọn náà bá wọn jà kó tí bá gbà tó ń dàgbà tí bàbá kú ó bá wọn ẹgbẹ́ náà fà. Torí pé bàbá láìpẹ́ yẹ jù. Ó máa yẹ ẹni favourite bàbá jẹ́ mọ̀. Ó mọ̀ láìpẹ́.
Normal. But my own point is, even as we are praying that our children are greater than us, then our children should respect their elders. In as much as they should not use that one as an avenue to start insulting our Agbalagba. The sacrifice Fela have paid. Come gather Google artists in Nigeria together. They've not done half of it. Nobody should come and say that Fela they are comparing. Thank you for that word. A living Mr. Ishak, a living star. A living legend should not compare himself with a late. It's not.
No. Your daddy, please give me my space. Let me just. It's my space.
Oh yeah,
No, it's not comparing. When you see that is why some people said it should be Wizkid fans and Sheun. Yẹ́nì àwọn ọmọ bíbí Fela tẹ́ pé wọ́n ń jó iṣẹ́ bàbá wọn náà ṣe. Àwọn tó bí Fẹ́mi first born àti second born Yẹ́nì, even the late one, Ṣọlá Bikini yẹn jẹ́. Tóun náà kú kò pẹ́ tí bàbá ẹ̀ kú gbà yẹn. So I want it down. They have waded into this matter. Wọ́n máa ṣe celebration láìpẹ́.
Mommy GB, you're not understanding. Where I'm coming from is simple. I've said it. My own opinion is that Sheun was wrong, Wizkid was wrong. Daddy Shah came here and shed more light to how we should see it, which is 100%. You know, gbogbo wọ́n ní gbogbo ọmọ ló máa gbogbo wa là ń gbàdúrà pé kọ́mọ wa ga jù wá lọ 100%. That is our prayer, but kì í ṣe gbogbo kì í ṣe kí ọmọ wa rí àgbà kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni sùúrù ẹ kàn gbọ́ mi díẹ̀ kíkan land mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ń sọ̀rọ̀ kì í ṣe pé kó wá tó time kí ọmọdé o kó wá bẹ̀ ní sọ pé kágbà yẹn máa fò kó máa yìnṣó kí ló ṣe náà tóun ò ṣe kì í ṣe bọ́n ṣe kọ́ wa nìyẹn gbogbo àlà ń gbàdúrà.
àní ẹ ti take care fáàjù Wizkid máa bẹ̀bẹ̀.
mi ò sọ pé kí Wizkid bẹ̀bẹ̀ èwo ni kí lè sọ pé.
ó máa ṣe ìgbà ókè àwọn fámìlì tó wá já sí kọ́tọ́ lọ́mọ àwọn ni kí la fẹ́ ṣe we cannot do more.
they are elderly person now it is expected.
I know but what I'm saying.
what Femi did is expected. Femi àgbàlagbà ni. You know, so ó sì ju Ṣeun àti tí Ṣeun àti Wizkid bá ń jà ní Maro families of in fact Ọba Solomon judgement Ọba Solomon mọ́ láìkẹ́ ó náà ní kán lọ ti àwọn méjèèjì mọ́lé.
ó ní kán lọ ti àwọn méjèèjì mọ́lé ní ìgbọ́ yẹn.
Hello, ó náà ní kán lọ ti àwọn.
àgbà àwọn ìyá bàbá àgbà kò ní ẹ̀yẹ́ máa sọ títẹ̀ bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. So let me just go forward. I know everything will be set to work off if you ma push kìíní ni. So going forward now chairman tell ọba mọṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run mọ bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ o I will tell you ẹ gbàgbé religion Ọlọ́run mọ bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ wo ti DNA ẹ wo ti second one tẹsọ ẹ kí ló dé ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé táàmì yìí ni ti Davido wá jáde tí àwọn eléyìí ó ní ìdí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ yọ mẹ́sẹ̀gì ń bẹ̀ ni tó dẹ̀ máa dójú ti Wùnmí àti àwọn ìkà àwọn tó ń gbé lẹ́yìn and on this issue we are saying wọ́n tún ní be red náà. I've been following bóyá mẹ́bọ̀ tí máa ń ṣe ní ọba kí títọ̀ gan tó dé this issue has been long even before Aunty Kemi Dr. Kemi waded in tó dá sí àmọ́ ọmọ yẹn mo rí ìgbà kan tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ and Davido message to that girl kò lè sọ pé òun ò mọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ òun náà bínú gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi wá get to this level wọ́n ti ń fa kínní àwọn èèyàn lè tọ́ bá mọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí wọ́n lè máa confirm ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń fa kínní lédi hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì kan nìbàdàn ó dà kí wọ́n lọ ṣe show I don't know àwọn Davido ìbáyọ̀ kò tí ì di báyìí kò tí ì máa dàgbà báyìí náà òun náà bí ó kéré náà a mọ̀ pé young guy náà ní dìse tó wọ́n lọ ṣe mọ̀ tó bá ti ṣe fàájì oníkálukú àmú ó ní òun ṣiṣẹ́ ní hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn ó dẹ̀ bóun náà ṣe nǹkan pọ̀ even but because you mention be red màá sọ bí gbogbo kìíní yẹn ṣe wá. Then later, I think when this guy said òun ti ṣe kíni wọ́n send the message sí pé báyà kó lọ I don't know báyà kó lọ yọ mi ìrántí dáadáa àti kẹ́ni ò tí wade into this. Màmá ọmọ yẹn ló ń lọ kiri wọ́n pe àwọn ọba ní ìmọ̀ ilé tó yẹ ibi tó wà wọ́n pe àwọn ọba lọ́ba dá sọ̀rọ̀ ìtọ́ni kọ́ lọ pé tó dá sí ti bàbá Davido náà wọ́n ní kọ́ ṣe wọ́n tọ́nà ṣe bọ̀ bí ìyá yẹn ń kígbe ń ké ọmọ yóò ṣe poor person let me say that. Even kìíní confam ẹ ìgbà yẹn professor náà pé bàbá ẹ náà wọ́n ní university kan even the Daddy Freeze ohun ẹ mọ̀ òun ṣekúṣẹ́ yẹn ni Daddy Freeze even said the father was his friend he was a lecturer he was his Daddy Freeze lecturer bí òun ṣe sọ tíwárí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ yọ nínú ẹ̀ àti Kẹ́mi wá dá sí later àwọn èèyàn gan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyẹn pé ọmọ ìṣe wa pupa ó jọ ṣe mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn pípì yẹn dàbí ìjọ pé kì í bí rẹ̀dì tó ní gbogbo wọn ló wà ní ṣó yẹn pé àbí ibi tó ti gbà yó èmi kàn sọ ni àlẹ́jì ni pé báyà ibi tó ti gbà yó báyà wọn ṣe mọ àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sìn àwọn jẹ́nsì bíbá igan ní sí ìyẹn ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ jẹ́nsì náà ni wọ́n ní gbogbo wọn lè rẹmọ̀ ilé náà ta sí ilé náà ó ti ṣe ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ so and for this to come to this far the lady too replied about the school. She went to that university, she dropped after a year, only on poison. According to her own story, only prove but she went to the university now, and sister, Titi Abikini Enje, Labinjo, no, that's all. Yani Baba has a no long go, or the accuse, not only what on for more, maybe 50,000 according to the Ayo, Mama Anu. Bye bye ni pé wọ́n dẹ̀ stop ẹ̀ sister ló ní ta ṣe bí intermediary pẹ̀lú àwọn Adeleke àti kìíní so it's very deep a kàn lè máa gbọ́ lé inside kan ká máa wí ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti pẹ́.
I want to in all fairness, if there is a dispute about the child,
Yes.
How do you confirm ẹni tó lọ́mọ? Is it not by DNA?
Yes, tí jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ délẹ̀.
Okay.
Àwọn sọ pé ńgbà tí wọ́n ṣe àwọn lọ síbẹ̀ bàbá wọlé òun náà wọlé mi bàbá Davido wọlé but màmá ọmọ yẹn ló ṣàǹjà báyìí màmá grandma Àánú because she is a good woman too kò ń ṣe ní tẹ́pẹ́ ìdí ń pa wọn náà àwọn náà sọ pé kò ṣe torí owó láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà yẹn woman yẹn máa ń sunkún gan ni pé àwọn kan wọlé ìgbà tí wọn á mú kinní kan jáde tí táwọn náà bá wá bí àwa náà ṣe sọ pé Wùmí ti lọ ṣe kinní gbé jáde tó gbé jáde bóyá kò wà convinced that is why maybe they did the second one I'm not sure odi mi tẹ mo gbọ́ sórí yẹn gbé second one yẹn but bàbá ló grandfather ló sọ́nsìn ngba orí tweet tó ń tweet ara wọn tí Davido ń tweet tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ní 5 ni so tali kaba believe but all in all they need daddy ẹ ti jáde sí ẹ fẹ́ pé tó bá tiẹ̀ jọ ọmọ yín náà ní bí bàbá Mohbad náà ṣe sọ ẹ gbọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ìpinnu yàdùn ẹ̀ tẹ̀ spoil ẹ̀ jẹ́ kàn ṣe mí bóyá ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé kọ́ lọ ṣe ní America Embassy ṣe mọ̀ pé sí Nàìjíríà kò sẹ́ni tó trust tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn náà ni the same thing ni so bí rẹ́ẹ̀dì náà wà níjọ́ yẹn tí gbogbo wọn báyà wọ́n kóra wọn sínú ilé so náà fi ní because you mention it not to mention orúkọ ẹ̀ ńgbà kan náà rí so àti Kẹ́mi ló ń follow gbogbo kìíní yẹn òun ló wá gbà sí orí ńgbà yẹn so this time around èmi kọ́ wípé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi sọ nǹkan kan fún ti ọmọ tí Mohbad yìí ni ní sọ pé ọmọ Mohbad ẹ̀yin lẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ àlẹ́jọ ọmọ Mohbad sọ Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi wọ́n ó fẹ́ fi nǹkan kan ẹ rí i pé ń sìn bàbá olówó òun ló decide òun ló ní báyìí lóun fẹ́ and I know this man will do another one yẹn bàbá Dr. Adeleke which I know he gonna do pé okay ṣe kò ṣáàṣe kó ń pààyàn òjò ẹ ti ṣe méjì wọ́n dẹ̀ náà àwọn ọ̀dà sọ pé àwọn ò gbà okay now gbogbo ayé ti rí sí then wọ́n nípa àwọn náà wà bí àwọn tó máa wà ń bẹ́ àwọn àbẹ́ kò ń ṣe welfare bẹ́ ṣe sọ yẹn so Ọlọ́run náà fẹ́ fi mú jáde ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ṣẹ̀sín ni Wùmí ó máa ṣẹ̀sín ṣó ti rí òun sá èèyàn kan tó tẹ̀ nínú àwọn fámìlì olówó ń di sọ pé no ó yìí sọ pé lọ́nà òun máa ṣe ìwọ ò sọ pé òun máa ṣe look at the difference o fẹ́ gba agun ológun fẹ́ ẹ pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tán ẹ wo bó ayé ṣe rí tó wá pé bàbá Mohbad náà jó olówó kan náà abẹ́ni tó ní ẹnu ní society Nàìjíríà ààrẹ náà ni a ti sọ fẹlẹ nǹkan tí Fẹlá sọ fún wa nìyẹn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ gba nǹkan tí máa kọ ní olówó àti tálákà ni màá ti kọ so ẹ fi àjà àwọn èèyàn Ọlọ́run á dá fún gbogbo yín nǹkan tí mo rí sí nìyẹn thank you àfi tó tàbí tó dé. ẹ má kí ló bàbá bọ̀dá ọ̀dẹ̀ bọ̀dá onídìí bọ̀tọ̀bọ̀tọ̀ Ọlọ́run mo ṣe jóbìnrin mo ju ẹ lọ dáadáa o lè borí mi ṣé màmá ọkùnrin tó bá wà masculine ẹ má bínú pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o ẹ lè bú mi I don't care ọkùnrin báwo lọkùnrin ṣe máa wà lórí mi tí mi ò tó ní wà masculine màmá tẹ̀jí bọ̀tọ̀bọ̀tọ̀ ìdíyọmí akérèbọ̀tọ̀ ni ó ní kíní ọkùnrin àti obìnrin ẹ lọ kọ́ sílẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ẹ́ dìbò bá lára.
kí ni yẹmi ṣe fi yọmí lẹ o.
wọ́n ṣe violence 2026.
violence kọ́.
mọ́mí kí mi.
mi ìsọpọ́rí ò dáná bí màá gbọ́ mi.
ó yẹ kí ẹ kọ́kọ́ yọmí ni wọ́n ṣá ọmọ òun.
ọ̀ṣàládà.
ẹ fi yọmí kẹ ẹ náà ṣàmọ̀ òun ẹ fi yọmí lẹ o.
o ti mọ kọ̀kọ́ tó o bá dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o tún fi ẹnu pèpèkùpè sí ayé ọmọ ẹ bó ṣe máa rí nẹ torí òun ní bàbá Mohbad lára.
èyí tí bá rí ìyàwó yẹ ti o.
ó fi òkú ọmọ ẹ yọ̀nà sọ nǹkan tó bá sọ torí irú ẹ pọ̀ wà ní wọ́n jí gbé wà ní wọ́n threaten life ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń fẹnu sọ yẹn torí pé òun sọ bọ́lọ̀ ṣe máa fi àwọn ogun máa fi àṣẹ sí fún ẹ ìkànnì ẹ fi bàbá lẹ̀ kí bàbá náà kọ́ wá káwọn lawyers wọn they cannot continue to be doing this ó yẹ kó petition ẹ̀kọ́ pé tí n bá dání ṣé ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ó lè wo bó ṣe rí bí bàbá sùn wèrè lójọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ máa ní violence ni mo kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ ṣe gan thank you honourable.
Thank you, Vengeance, General Vengeance, are you there? No, General Vengeance is busy. General Vengeance, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, General Dad.
Good morning, sir. Happy New Year.
Same to you, God bless you. Good morning, General Shakati, General GB. General GB, thanks so much for all you're doing for justice. I will not want to really comment on the issue of celebration, whiskey and Sean Kuti. Yeah, they can deal with themselves the way they like actually. But if actually Sean told Whiskey, we don't be that co-involve fella into the matter. Then Whiskey now involve fella into the matter. Me, I don't see anything wrong in that. When somebody is telling you we don't be that person is questioning your origin. Is questioning your hereditary, questioning your genetic, questioning your ancestral connection, questioning your progeny, where you have come from. Then you have to prove to that person, so that's it. So Shantoni go invite to Buddha or challenge any. Could they challenge your normal kidney? Or challenge with our baba between whiskey to shower. Don't go more. Then it over the big little talk, only like to take up challenge here. Could have something be on down, put another to 2 and be. So me, I don't see anything wrong in that. So if you want to say to the show, to Dawala Sile, it's going to still go back to Seun Kuti. Me, I don't see anything wrong in what Whiskey did do. It's my personal opinion. So I don't want to, because if anybody tell me they don't happy with that, I will do the same thing. It's as simple as that. That's the thing. Because they don't happy with that. I think what about John but for you to have involved Baba, to involve who is said, I said, no, nobody else so pay or more to a period, unless you involve fella. So it's not the bad thing, no, that's it. So people that come to the fight, come on, go to my master, because to what that just left, to beja koja, they will come for whosoever is your Baba. No, it's a simple thing, no, that's just it, oh. So nobody should, I don't think I will blame Whiskey at all for anything he has done, no. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
and concerning the video, yes, that's my personal opinion. And concerning the issue of the video and this lady, it's a simple thing. The lady has never declined opportunity of having DNA test to be redone.
Let's clap for the lady for that.
That's it.
At least obviously DNA a couple of times, so then you can cut that one anyway. Okay.
And she has never denied access to the child. She has never denied access to herself. She has never made it that herself or the child unavailable for further testing. Do you understand?
And we should give kudos to the Adele case too. They didn't say it's from a different family. That they did not copy and see. They still went and do the. In fact, Baba Zako want to tell you the video law. You understand? Baba followed. I continue, Mr. Vengeance.
Yeah. So that's the difference between that lady and then Wumi, Cynthia Adebanjo. In case of Wumi now, Wumi has called for court order. When they got court order, Wumi disappeared. She was moving houses from one place to another. He became one of the most wanted women in the whole world at that particular time. She became invisible. She was nowhere to be found. They were looking for her up and down just because of DNA matter. Do you understand? So you cannot compare this lady in question and Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo. Yes, this lady in question. Ó fi chest ẹ̀ sí, ó gbáyé ẹ̀ sí, ó fi ayẹ̀ sí pé èmi lè lè sẹ̀ ẹ wá lọ tún ṣe. And then look at this lady in question, ó tún sọ fún mi pé don't do it in Nigeria, don't do it in local hospitals. Where somebody will make a call and the CMD of the place, ó máa ma gbọ́n jìnnì. Yes sir. What should we write on the result? No. The lady is saying take it to where there's affiliation to the international bodies. Take it to a place where integrity matters. Take it to a place where professionalism is bigger than financial instruments.
Mr. Vengeance, can you bust my mind again? Hold on, let me give you this instance. Imagine somebody that is saying that ordinary swap won't believe it because we will see a well-registered international standard. Ìyẹn swap then afẹ́ṣẹ́ ẹni tó ti kú eléegungun dé àwọn kan náà ọmọ bí wọ́n ti ṣe lóṣòdì.
Well, can you see that? Can you even see that? Can you see that? Even yes now, in fact, even when the father is alive, the mother is alive, the mother is saying, please take away the DNA to a place where people cannot influence it with their financial prowess, where you cannot induce people that are in charge of it. Now look at the one that is even dead. The one that is even dead and the only parent alive. See ọmọ yẹn only pay they must do it in local hospital. Imagine that they must do it in Lagos. They must do it in Kinikan. They must do it in Kinikan. That they must not take it abroad though. Imagine and look at those scenario, and that makes people to wonder and ponder, what are they actually hiding? Yes, now, what are they actually hiding? This woman in question with the video now does not say you must do it in US alone. It does not say you must say do it in Canada alone. You can do it anywhere abroad or anybody with international affiliation. It did not say you must do it in Akure, or you must do it in Ondo, or you must do it in Ibadan, or you must do it in Lagos, or you must do it at Redity Hospital. You must also say you must do it in Ikate or do it in Lekki. He said you can take it to anywhere that's international body affiliation where the professionals respect themselves more than money. That is what we are saying. So a lady to be ọmọ lóòótọ́ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó dájú pé ẹni ló bímọ fún ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀gù pé kó má gbé DNA test yẹn lọ síbi tó yẹ pé a mọ̀ yìí pé integrity matters tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè yí. Pẹ̀lú wọn wá ti mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bímọ fún ọ̀tọ̀ ẹni tó fẹ́ gbé ọmọlé lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tọ̀. Ìwọ tó bá ti mọ̀ pé orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ lójú ayé ọ̀tọ̀ orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ nínú international passport ọ̀tọ̀ ìwọ tó ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ tó sọ pé o bí ó ti ṣe international passport ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ lórúkọ surname tó wà lórí international passport ọmọ tó jẹ́ tó o bí ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ lórúkọ tó tún pè fún àwọn aráyé níta irú àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ń sọ pé ẹ má gbé DNA testing lọ sílùú òyìnbó ẹ lọ síbi tí bàbá ọmọ mi máa lè kọ́ọ̀lù tó máa sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan báyìí ní kẹ́ ẹ kàn sí simple as ABC. Already níyànjú there's no point even people saying sọmọ yẹn ọmọ Mohbad ní àbí kí sọmọ Mohbad. It's as simple as ABC. It's as simple as ABC. ọmọ ìyàwó ògbélẹ̀ wọ́n dájọ́ sí ni. You cannot leave the child with the so-called the father of the baby's family. You cannot leave the child with ìyá Mohbad kò bójú wẹ̀yìn. Ó máa ṣọ́ ìyá Mohbad lójú Ọlọ́run ni. You cannot leave the child with àdúrà kó sùn. Ó máa ṣọ́ àdúrà lójú lọ. Ó máa gbé kámẹ́rà tì ní. She cannot leave the baby with Baba Mohbad. Wọn ò bí dá. Ó máa ṣọ́ wọn káàkiri ni. So now tell me, how does that boy have Aloba's blood flowing in him? What is the evidence? Kò lè gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ blessing. Kò lè gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ blessing rárá. You cannot take it to the blessing. Yes.
Hello. Maye kaje. Oya ṣe baba sa. Ese piade. Kosi mi aloja wo ni. Kido weto we beruka. So beruka mo waje na normal head na wa fishe. Okay na sa. O we here no. Okay na sa. Oh. Okay, no, because if we video by yourself, not Any. Okay. Okay. Okay, no. Sure. Okay, sir. Okay, ma. Okay, na kwana.
In terms from the angle of the alleged baby mama or from the angle of the paternal family?
I'm asking from the angle of the baby mama. If what's it called? If the person in question, if it was a Yakubu that is involved, if it was a Yakubu Gongon, the only responsible for ki Yakubu wa je mechanic.
Oh well, I think probably they would have probably settled it within themselves.
Somebody said that if it's a random name, the lady wouldn't have kept the pregnancy. That's a commenter anyway. Continue. We have a whole lot to juxtapose about this matter. The same thing. If Mohbad never had anything, if Mohbad did not have one property, I'm not sure that the claiming of Aloba, that the son is Aloba, I'm not sure that will exist.
General Daddy, you got it totally right. If the Adeleke was not involved and then another Yakubu was involved, that is not what to do. I want to believe the noise wouldn't have come to social media in this manner. You get it? And the same thing with Mohbad. If Mohbad, just like Wunmi said, when they were trying to bury Mohbad, that kolowo, koni kankan. If truly, when Mohbad you need kankan, don't let me deceive you. The drama concerning the DNA wouldn't have happened at all. Wunmi would have come out and say, "Oh, Tony, ẹ̀yin kẹ́ lọ lọ́mọ, mi lè bí ọmọ fọlọ́ṣì, mi lè bí ọmọ fún family òṣì o, ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ lọ́mọ, gbèsè ní family yẹn represent, so ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ lọ́mọ, ọ̀tọ̀lẹ́ tí mo bímọ fún, tẹ́ wá fẹ́ lọ kú ẹ lọ kú o, ọmọ yóò bímọ sáyé." But because she knows pé Mohbad has accumulated wealth, àtẹ̀lé tí wọ́n ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, àtẹ̀lé tí wọ́n ti gbà, àtẹ̀lé tó ń bọ̀. Nítorí ti mọ̀ òun náà ló ṣe fẹ́ kú ní eṣiṣẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ kú sórí inú ọtí ọlọ́tí. That is it, simple as ABC, and that is it.
Thank you very much, General Vengeance, for always saying the truth. Because Mobo, I looked at the matter. Mommy Alayomi said something. Let me read it out. Mommy Alayomi said, and if she's sure. And she is sure, not an if, and she is sure Davido slept with her. That is why she's present for DNA. And I make it bold to say, for the fact that somebody slept with you doesn't guarantee that you're pregnant. Doesn't guarantee that the person that impregnated you. You understand? You can have multiple of people sleeping with you. That doesn't mean that in your column are responsible. It might not be that person that you're saying that is okay. Of course, he must have slept with you. Other people must have slept with you too. When the man was talking about this whole shit, he said something about somebody in Ibadan, and he was even advising her to go and do with the guy in Ibadan also. You understand? So we are not even sure who slept with who now.
General Daddy, but one thing is certain. This lady is saying they should go and do the DNA in places where it cannot be manipulated.
100%.
That thing is going to allow me to give kudos to that lady. If this DNA is done in those areas, and they find out where this boy does not belong to Adeleke, I'm so sure the lady will keep quiet. Yes, but as long as the DNA is done in Nigeria, and the lady knows that the family of Adeleke wastes so much power in terms of money and positions to influence the results, the lady will continue to question the authenticity of the DNA. So if the family of Adeleke really want to put this thing to rest, they should take the DNA sample, they take the video, take the lady, take the child, and take it to a place where the sanctity of the test will not be questionable. So that the whole world will know. Will be, yes, so if that Lord say then everything will go to rest. But as long as the family of Adeleke is trying to play game with you. But as long as the Adeleke is trying to play whatever game they want to play around it with their influence, with hotel connections or whatever, as long as they think that they can outsmart the lady in terms of interview or talk or whatever, they are going to be coming back to the same spot. It's going to be a merry-go-round. Simple as ABC. So invariably, it's not questionable. Simple.
Invariably, what you're saying now, because I like to take from what you're saying, and we use it to marry the situation we are in now. Let me quickly borrow the scenario you painted. The guy, the woman, the baby mama now is scared because Adeleke is so powerful that he can influence anything. Am I correct?
Of course, you know now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the same way Baba Mohbad too is scared that because Wunmi has connection, because they did not carry out from, how do we know that there is Wunmi has connection? When Baba take Mohbad's body to the hospital, to the police station, the needful was not done. The house was not investigated. The people that spend their last moments with Mohbad was never called for questioning. Now, Baba too is concerned. Now, even without them introducing the welfare officer, Baba has been concerned. That was why Baba was saying that he's going to do the DNA abroad, not in Nigeria.
Baba and the mother of this Anu, they are in the same position now. I'm telling you, with Nigerian system. That is it. They are the same vulnerable position.
So what we are discussing right about now is a similar case for the people that has wisdom in the house to know that there is a thin line of nexus between Adeleke's case as regards this DNA paternity saga and Aloba's family.
100. Same thing. That's it, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Adeleke does not have anything to hide. They will have to comply and agree with the woman's decision. But okay, I'm a gbelo loyibo, I'm a lo se níbi tí àwọn èèyàn tí nílé influence here. Simple as ABC.
So
indirectly
now you are saying if Wunmi has nothing to hide, she should allow Baba to take the sample abroad for
1 million. 1 million. Anybody that has something to do with DNA, tó sọ fún yín pé lè ṣe níbi hospital báyìí o, wípé Nàìjíríà láti máa ṣe kẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹni yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ ẹni yẹn ó ti mọ nǹkan tí ó tó fẹ́ ṣe lórí result yẹn nìyẹn.
Now, in a nutshell, Mr. General Vengeance, in a nutshell, what you were saying now that the way and manner and how God has blessed, what's it called, the Adelekes, that it should not be, it won't cost them anything, to just oblige to the wish of the poor girl by saying, okay, you Anu, Davido, take the sample or send it abroad and, get it done and everybody, will be fine at the end of the day. That's what you're saying, right? About
now, that's it now.
Because he has the muscle to do it.
Yes, of course. If they want to wash themselves clean, that's what they need to do. It's not more than that. It's not bigger than that. And the same thing with Mohbad case. If the government and Wunmi, they want to wash themselves clean, They should send Mohbad. They should allow the expatriate to take over the DNA case. Simple as ABC.
Not a welfare officer.
Not a welfare officer. That's the thing that can be acceptable now. The whole world sees, the whole world knows that fact now. So every other thing apart from that is going to be dead on arrival. That is it.
Thank you for that great submission. Susan for Justice, good morning, happy new year to you, ma. How you doing?
Good morning, how are you?
I'm all right.
Happy New Year.
Happy new year to you. How is family? How is everything?
We're good, how's yours?
Bless God, we thank God. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for joining us. We're just discussing about what's been happening around us, and there's not how we talk about that will not come back to the center point, the focal point, which is the matter of justice for Mohbad. And I also believe that a whole lot of groups, a whole lot of platforms tried their best last year, and my advice is that we keep moving, we keep the spirit high, we'll not be discouraged. Whatever it is, a step we want to take, let's go ahead and take it. Our major, at the end of the day, our major heart cry is Mohbad should get the justice is deserved. Where it's coming from, we are less concerned. The platform that is going to channel it, we are less concerned. Our own is this boy should get justice. And just like what has been going on, the Adelekes family, one of the respectable family, hail from Osun State, has been on the social space where the father of Davido, who is a well-respectable man in the society, had to grant a press interview about the alleged paternity of Anu, which is the alleged granddaughter of the Adelekes. And in that interview, a whole lot of things the man said out and all that. And we must appreciate the lady because she has, for me, she has done the right thing from making available the daughter Anu for the first 2 DNA that was being conducted, although she's not pleased with it. But we've seen a lady that is ready. She's not hiding anything. Even she brought out the child for them to do a DNA. But at the end of the day, she was not okay with the result. She did not preempt the result. But at the end of the day, she's not okay with it. And she's still speaking out that, okay, let this DNA be done abroad, which is what Baba Mohbad has been preaching since before now. That, okay, if for the sake of the wife, the girlfriend's sake, with the way the whole issue has been in the family, around people and loved ones and all that. Baba wanted that if this is my grandson, I will be glad to accept it. Of course. He's not seeing Mohbad again. Then if Liam is truly the grandson, he will be happy. Anytime he sees Liam, he sees Mohbad in Liam. That should be a consolation for him as a true father. And going about how this old justice for Mohbad has trended, the Baba said he doesn't trust the system. Before they introduced welfare, he said he doesn't trust it. That is why he's saying that his major concern is that this thing be done abroad, United States of America and the United Kingdom. He has chosen 2 places. Why can't this other family submit and let Baba do it abroad first? If they are now not okay, they can now say, oh, we are not okay. Baba did, what's it called? Baba frauded them, blah, blah, blah. Then this hospital or the lab that did it in US and in UK can be sued by federal government of Lagos State. Is it not going to be a good thing? So why are they trying to bring in a welfare a welfare officer that is giving us the result even before the exam. He's saying a welfare officer is telling over 200 million people that Mohbad cannot be used for the paternity of his alleged son, whereby in history, science did not say that. You know, it's just like it's an insult to our intelligence. We don't know who the welfare officer is, but we stand to be corrected. Tissue-based is all Mohbad needs to get this DNA done, and it should be accepted. If Wunmi is not hiding anything, it should just like this woman Iyanu is doing. Push out the boy. Let them collect sample. Let us run it. You know. And let that.
Young daddy.
Yeah.
You see, when it comes to Mohbad's case and Liam's case, everybody know how I feel. And I keep on saying this, I'm going to keep on saying this. You see, for me, before Wunmi herself, this is what I've been saying. Before Mohbad will even ask for DNA, Wunmi herself, should do the DNA, the paternity test of she and Liam. That's number one. And I've been sending this message across to Wunmi. Wunmi herself,
Hold on, ma.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to get the true picture. Are you doubting if it's Wunmi that gave birth to Liam? I want to know.
Baby Liam is a scam. I'm sorry to say this.
I've been saying
this, probably you have not listened to me. I've sent this message across to Wunmi on several occasions. I've talked about this. So for me, Susie, Wunmi, before we get to stage 2 or part 2 of we asking for Wunmi to do paternity test of Liam and Mohbad, I want Wunmi herself to do the paternity test of she and Liam. Number one, I'm going to leave that. Because
hold on. Before you leave that, hold on, ma. Before you leave that, you know why I will support you in what you said. Me, I don't have doubt, but why I will support you in what you said? Because they also told Mohbad that Baba should do a DNA between Mohbad and himself, which Baba did. So based on that, Emily supporting it. But me, I know that whether that will be master. But let's continue.
And the reason why I said this, and this is my take right from the beginning when they were talking about DNA. DNA, number one, if DNA is being done today, and let's assume that Liam turned out to be Mohbad's son, is that why they should kill Mohbad? Number one. Number two, if Liam turned out to become Mohbad's son, would they walk away? Would we walk away freely for buying of Mohbad? No. So for me, DNA is not the thing for me. But in this Gen Z world, we see Wunmi, all of us see Wunmi. Wunmi cannot even prove one antenatal hospital record for that baby. Wunmi cannot even prove.
She said her husband doesn't like hospital.
She's a liar. You understand? Wunmi cannot even prove one scan that this is a stage of baby. This is how the baby is doing in the stomach. Wunmi cannot prove any of them. Wunmi cannot prove us the test that shows that she was pregnant. Wunmi cannot prove of any of them. Wunmi cannot prove the nursing home or wherever home she had that baby. Baby Liam is set up to scan Mohbad and the original father of Liam.
Hey.
Baby Liam is a scam.
Come to my aid. Come to my aid. Continue.
You see, that is my take, and I stand by it, and that's the reason why I don't want to talk about DNA. Baby, Wunmi know what she's doing. Baby Liam is set up. Is a game set up to scan whoever is the original father of Liam and to scam Mohbad. What do I mean by scam? She's using baby Liam now to fight for Mohbad's property. And at the end of the day, the original father now, so-called original father, according to Wunmi, wallahi, if baby Liam is not a scam, there is no man on the surface of this world that will leave his baby to be dragged the way Liam is being dragged. So, and that's the reason why I concluded, Susie, I said, Wunmi, the only way me, Susie, will agree that that baby belongs to the original father that you acclaim, or belongs to Mohbad that you acclaim that this baby belongs to Mohbad. Wunmi has said she go and do a paternity test of Liam, between she and Liam. That's step 1. Then we go to step 2 and do with Mohbad.
Oh, okay. Can I quickly ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
But I know that's your opinion, which you believe strongly in it. But Baba, going back memory lane, Baba Mohbad also ascertained, confirmed that Wunmi was pregnant.
What did Baba Mohbad know? If Baba Mohbad know what he knows now, wallahi, what has happened to Mohbad won't happen to him. Baba Mohbad is a very naive man. So forget about that. Baba Mohbad,
hold on.
The placenta of a grandson cannot be handed over.
Hold on. Let me remind you, in case you've forgotten. Baba Mohbad was the one that impregnated Iya Mohbad.
Yes.
Baba Mohbad gave birth to Blessing, Adura, Mohbad himself. So, from experience, Baba Mohbad should know when the woman is pregnant.
That they freeze. Baba Mohbad don't. Your daddy. Baba Mohbad don't sleep on the bed with this woman. Baba Mohbad don't sleep on the bed with this woman. Now the question I want to ask Wunmi today from a good source. Did Mohbad see your belly button one day when you are pregnant for that boy?
But they are living in the same house. Is it possible?
I'm asking Wunmi now, not asking you. Don't defend Wunmi. I'm asking. I want them to take this back. When you are pregnant, did you sleep with Mohbad one day? People should go and ask Wunmi and bring the answer back to me. When Wunmi was pregnant, did Wunmi expose her belly to Mohbad one day? When Wunmi was pregnant, When a woman will wear free clothes, Wunmi is always wearing tight clothes. You see, I don't want to go this route, but I've challenged Wunmi. Go and do the paternity test of you and Liam. Whose baby did you collect from the Alagbo, whatever they call it, from the nursing home where you ask your baby?
Alagbo.
If you that baby, Alagbo, Baba Alagbo. You see, let's leave that. The reason why I came up, right?
Yeah.
I came up because of these Davido things.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be straightforward. The case between Davido, Mohbad, and Wunmi's case is totally different.
Okay.
Wunmi is imposing a baby on Mohbad because of what Mohbad wants currently. Wunmi don't want to let go. She doesn't want to let go just because of one thing. The money, the assets involved in it. And that's the reason why Mohbad was killed. Now, on the other side of this lady, okay, I am a lady. I don't do women supporting women. I'm going to be brutal about it. Now, and I'm going to ask men here a question. I believe pregnancy between man and a woman is supposed to be agreement. That is my belief. When I'm pregnant and we are not married, we are supposed to come to the same table. Hey, I'm pregnant too. Do you want me to keep this baby? If the man says no.
Sorry, you see what you're saying, I really much love it because on X some few days ago, I believe if Sanoluato says she can come up, they had a topic that is related to the answer of what you're trying.
Yes, Daddy, allow her to talk in case people want to cut it.
Answer what you're trying. To say. When a lady, in case of unwanted pregnancy, pregnancy came up and you had to abort it, and and they now said that okay, abortion can cause delay in child birth. So I love the direction you're going. If Sanoluatosin is here, maybe we'll get there to see how because you're saying that now you're speaking from. Don't forget you're in the United States. You're speaking from a country that consent is germane. But don't forget back now in our country where we live. You understand? But continue. Let's feel you.
Okay. So as a woman, I have a daughter, right? And I'm going to use myself as example. I'm dating a man, and I happen to get pregnant. And hey, dude, I'm pregnant. What do you want us to do with this baby? Oh no, I don't want it. Okay. That's it. That's it.
But what if you're not dating? It's just a one night stand thing.
And that's the reason why you shouldn't even keep the baby. And when you are sleeping with multiple men, when you are sleeping with multiple men, you are not supposed to keep the baby, except you just want to keep the baby and say, I want to keep this baby to have something to hold on to in future because the future is not certain for me. Not for you to come up from nowhere after 1 year. You see, what is going on right now is the same thing that is going on with Cubana chief priest. Women, we should learn how to not impose a child that you decide to carry for 9 months in your stomach, impose it on a man that don't want your child. So, women having a baby, even a wife as a wife at home, a husband will tell the wife, world yet. I don't have that money now. The way I want to train my kids, I don't have it. Can we get a rid of the baby? That's a mutual. Baby is supposed to be brought into this world with agreement of between a woman and a man. Okay. And that's one thing lady outside need to know. Now, when we come to these babies, these ladies in question, this Anu's mom in question, what I'm seeing from them, they are desperate. And Kemi Oloyo is just using them to destroy Davido. Okay? I might not be a big fan of Davido, but what I'm seeing here, it could be that night they met. Davido is standing on one thing. They probably do a threesome, foursome. This particular lady might have do some stupid thing, and if Davido were to be my child, no, you can't bring that kind of child to my family. You know what I mean? So Davido is standing on one thing based on the way he met the girl.
Okay, let me say this. You've said. I just want you to pause a little. You continue. I just want you to pause a little. Let me address men too. Please, men too, please. Let us have this at the back of our mind. Anybody that you cannot accept a child from, use condom. Anybody that you know that you cannot have a child with, use condom. And in science, even though there is foursome, there is fivesome, it's just one semen that will fertilize the egg, which will give birth. So no matter how 4 people knock them, now only one person goes to get that picking. So my own point to men that likes all these things, please, if you cannot control your opioid, if you don't control your machine gun, please use CD so that we don't. No. Bula is too raw for me. I'm a tush.
What is too raw?
2026
Okay, you need pastor. I don't know you are the pastor. We both say sorry about it.
So that we don't get ourselves in this thing, yeah. But now, when you consider the life of artists, I was with some couple of my friends yesterday, and I was trying to share an experience. Some ladies, names get to them easily. Oh, when I was in university, we went for a show by any Star Plus Rain. There's among the Star Plus 10, there is Zeal, on fine boy like Zeal, they among them. And we were going for that show, and one of our neighbors was saying that he must knock that guy today, that Zeal guy. Some people, they crave, in fact, in their fantasy, this set of Davido guys and likes, they even want to have babies for them. You've seen a woman that will say, okay. You understand? So we don't know the state that if they actually did it, if they do, if it happened between them, we don't know. We can't say now, because the only evidence that can prove that they actually had intercourse that leads to this thing is the DNA. And they've done to, the lady said she's not okay. She wants them to go to extra mile and do it, which is fine. They have the money. The Adelekes can as well take the lady out, 2 of them, go and do it, so that, we follow our Igbo friend that said, go and verify. They need to verify that one also. But for me, if somebody is on alcohol, Susie, if somebody is on alcohol in a club, it be like say, maybe because a lady you might not, a woman you might not have been in that realm before. But if not, all this jaye, even before they get to the club, the rain wey they go don dey. You understand? No be the rain with normal eye. You understand? As of that time myself, the fit be say no be then they think. In fact, I've seen one artist here. We met in a gathering, and when I see him eye like this, his eye no clear. In fact, his eye dey tiny like this. Oh, that be listen. He don't live where.
Your daddy.
Ma?
Ojú to Larry.
Jenna, your daddy. Now, let me ask a question. Okay. Has the video ever come out to say he met with this lady when he was vulnerable and when he couldn't control himself? Has he ever come out to say that?
No. You're not getting my point now. I'm not speaking for the video.
Okay, you're right.
I'm just speaking on a general term. Now, because Mommy Susie said, what if that they had for some or blah blah blah, and all this some and not some. Some people know they happen with clear eye. If you see, there is, I can tell you categorically, any artist, whether he's a blown artist or upcoming, maybe Zazu, or some people that have not even gotten to Zazu level, all these local artists, where we say now only their village they know them. If then they come out for house, the stores say that they go one place. 99.9% of them are high. Whether on cheap drugs, expensive drug, or heavy drinks. And anybody that goes to shows, people like to affiliate themselves with the superstar. So now, if this lady is saying that, oh, Davido Nakam, yeah, 100. If Davido Nakam, that one know me say Davido na give am belle now. But the fact that Davido Nakam, you know me say na get the belle, because it's not every knocking that results to belle. It's not every.
Sorry for interjecting. I want to respond to General Avengers and to what Madam Susie said. According to when this thing started, the lady used to work in the hotel, and they came for a show in Ibadan. There were many of them. They said they were all drinking. That was the narrative. I heard about this incident, not now. So probably, all these guys, they were there, but only Davido so it's possible all these three, so all these gen, whatever. So that is what I think.
First of all, we need to ask
Let me say something. Even if that lady
I saw you typing profusely.
Yes. Let me say it. Even if the lady had 4 some or 5 some or 10 some or whatever they call it, now the ball is on Davido's court. Davido needs to play the ball to the next player first. As long as that ball is within his court, it will always be his own ball. Let Davido clear his name of this DNA saga first. If the DNA confirms that this boy does not belong, this daughter or this girl does not belong to Davido, then the mother will move to the next player.
What you are saying now, the video has done 2 DNA, but the girl is not okay. She said she wants it abroad.
Yes.
Now we are telling the video, you have the money
to go abroad.
You have this thing.
Yes.
Get it done and let this matter rest.
God bless
you. Your father has said one thing that, in fact, God bless you, sir.
Your daddy.
He said, I am okay if she's my granddaughter. I will spoil her still. That is the man that is the Adeliki.
Do you know this thing that you said now?
But sorry. Let the man make this thing flexible. You see, when a rich man is saying, I can arrange, when a rich man takes over and give us hope that he will take care of everything, I'm still not comfortable with it. The man can also extend all these arrangements to the lady to say, Davido is available anytime. take the sample, but make sure you don't manipulate because it may end up in jail and nobody will tell you.
In fact, Mr. Ishaq, this one you said is should be what the family should do.
Yes, we have done our own. Do your own, but
Davido, come. Davido, give me your irun.
Oya, ẹ lọ ṣe.
Lọ ṣe.
Ẹ gbàbẹ̀ lọ.
Case closed.
Kò ní because of when Davido give me your irun.
No,
Please don't say that.
Can I interject you, Isha? Let me interject you. You see, if I were to be Davido parent, right? The manners, this is me, I'm a very strict person. The manners, they have gone about it. You see, that child will never step her foot
You
into
too
my
wicked. You too wicked.
to my family. And the same thing, I keep on saying this thing, that if I were to be Baba Mohbad's father, even if Liam comes out today to become Mohbad's son, I'll give them what belongs to them and tell the woman to carry the baby and go far away from me.
No,
When the baby grow up,
don't be Liam commit offense now.
No. Let me tell you.
Okay.
This is my reason.
Okay.
When the Liam grow up and he feel that there's a need to find where he come from, that's fine. Because the manners, that this guy sat down and see how Mohbad was humiliated, okay? The manners that Wunmi claim she carried that baby in her stomach for 9 months, is that the same way I carry my own for 9 months? And my own is not supposed to die to replace another one, because Mohbad was not in the war front. Mohbad didn't go and save Liam because terrorists want to attack Liam's school and Mohbad died at the war front. No. Mohbad was killed. So that pain, me keep on seeing, I don't know how Mama Mohbad is doing it though. I don't know. When she knew what happened to her son with this strange girl, Wunmi, and she's still relating with that girl. I don't know how she's doing it. So now let's go back to Adeleke. You say the manners, they have done it. No. Their child, there's some child you don't bring into your family. So number one, you see Davido's father. I love that man. I give him high respect. You see, something that people don't understand in this whole thing. That girl, that Anu's mother, she's a typical runs girl. You see, something happened.
Sure?
Hold on. Something happened. For Baba Davido to have parents.
Good family.
Hold on, ma.
Jenna, let her finish now. Let her finish.
For Baba Davido to have period to do a DNA. Ask Davido to do a DNA. Something stupid happened with the girl and this group of brothers. But the man don't want to insult that girl. The man don't want to make that girl look like a runs girl. And that's the reason why he didn't pronounce it. And that is where he earned my 100/10 respect. So, how did B-Red come in? That's the question I should ask you people.
We
So
have
the
to
family of Davido is trying to even protect this runs girl. reputation.
Mommy Susie, please, I'm going out now.
Let's hear
Can
from
I
Mommy
just
Gigi.
answer you that question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm going out, sorry.
Mom,
You know, that B-Red that came in, it wasn't Baba Davido that said it now. When this is, you can go back, it's on YouTube everywhere. The lady is from a good, reputable family, right? And Kemi Olu lawyer said that time when she got involved, she didn't start it before. They said, people saying they should do B-Red.
You have muted yourself. But this is what I want to say.
Yes,
You can understand me.
Sorry, yeah, I just
Okay. So this is what I want to say.
Baba, yes, Ejo. They have asked even Kemi Olu lawyer there when they started. When she got involved, she didn't start with this lady in the first instance. Then they have said it that B-Red, people are even commenting that years back, that they should do the DNA with B-Red. It is not Baba Deleke that just said it now. This thing has been like that. So like you said before, you know, this guy when they drink or they are enjoying, they can, maybe, I'm just saying that, no, maybe it's not only Davido and all this. That was then. This is not, it's more than 10 years now. Yeah, or I think maybe 7, 10 years. They have said it that B-Red, they should do DNA with that baby. It has been long, but Adeleke doctor did not just say that now. He's just saying it now. So the guys were a good family. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kanajibe.
Children from good family.
Please,
Sorry.
before you go
Question
on,
on that.
They are the
How
can I say a few things, please?
How good
Can I
is the
shout?
family that the aunt is collecting money for child support?
Augusta, listen.
Please, let us clear this one.
The most wayward children out there.
Susie,
They are the children from good family, good home.
Susie, just a minute. Let me tell you something when it comes to ladies, wayward or no wayward. You can't blame a lady for being wayward or for not being wayward. What about you guys? If you know a lady is wayward, is condom missing? If you want to blame that girl, you are blaming the girl for whatever. Maybe she's one scared. She's kinika. What about the condoms? Are they missing? If you say she had 5 songs, she had 20 songs, she had whatever song. Now the ball has dropped in the video's courts.
Is every boy that likes
That likes condom? Yes. If you don't like condom, then you're your own. And they want to pin any child on you. You have to go extra mile to prove that you are not the father of the child. Simple as ABC. So you cannot come and say maybe the girl is wayward, the girl is not wayward. That one is not the bone of contention. The bone of contention now is that is the child Davido's or not? Let Davido and his family go and clear that one.
But vengeance, hold on.
That is it.
This woman asks a very cogent question too. Where is B-Red
let me hear the question.
Where is B-Red coming in? And there's another man in Ibadan. Where are those names coming in now?
Okay, General Young Daddy.
He got on
B-Red or no B-Blue or no whatever. If Davido is certain that that girl belongs to the B-Red or belongs to Papa in Ibadan, let Davido clear himself. Nobody is saying Davido should come and clear B-Red. Nobody is saying Davido should come and clear Baba Ibadan. The same thing you are saying now is what we have told the popular king in Lagos State. That people have said Liam belongs to. I told him to take Liam. He has the money. Take Liam, take Wumi Adebanjo, take Baba Mohbad, take all of them to abroad. You have money. Somebody said he's a US citizen. He can travel the whole world. You yourself, the king should go with Baba Mohbad, go with Wumi, go with Liam, go abroad and go and do DNA test. That's the only thing that can clear the king that is not the father of Liam. And he has refused to do so.
Okay.
Yes. So the same thing is what we are telling Baba Adeleke or whatever.
Benja, hold on. Let me ask you a question. I have a girl, right? This lady in question, probably my senior Davido. This thing we are talking about, I think Davido was 19 or 18 or 20. when this thing happened, right? If that child is 15 years old now and the video is 30 something. So, number one, I have a girl. I started teaching her. She's 14. She's going to be 14 this year. At the age of 12, I started teaching her safety. So a girl like that, she don't know when she's safe or she's not safe. So if your daughter in that age come home with pregnancy, are you not going to beat her? What will she be doing with a man, fucking a man without condom?
Susie, what you are talking about now, you are talking, General Jibe, please let me answer. What you are talking about now is immorality. You are talking about if we are talking about who is the father of this daughter in question. That is the point of contention. Not the fact that maybe she was old enough to have sex or she wasn't old enough to have sex. That's what we are talking about. We are not talking about the origin. We are not talking about that.
We have daughters, our daughters will be listening to us. Sometimes they listen to us when we talk on this app.
Of course. That's the foundation now.
And if you are going to start blaming the man, hold on, sir. If you are going to blame the man, why didn't you wear condom? Okay. Why won't you blame? For me, if my daughter come home when you are not married and you are not ready for that pregnancy at that moment, you come home and tell me you are pregnant. You eat that pregnant. You eat it.
Yeah, Susie, I agree with you. But that is a foundational issue now. When you are bringing up your daughter, you are bringing up your boy. Yeah. But talking to the video issue now, talking about the video now, as we are today, you cannot blame the fact that this girl tried to pinch that pregnancy on the video. The girl might be anything you wanted to call the girl, but that's not the point of contention here. What I'm concerned about is, does that girl belong to the video or not? And that is my own point of contention here now.
Okay,
and the video has got to prove it. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Should women impose a child on a man?
If you are so sure that child belongs to that man, every child deserves to know his or her father. So when you are talking about imposition, I don't know what you mean by imposition. Yes, every child deserves to know his or her father. It's not by imposition. That is it.
As a man, men are always known to cheat. Okay? Men are always known to steal outside. So as a man,
not all men. Not all men. If you say
85% of men. 85%
if you say that, hold on, ma. Yes, if you say that men are prone to cheat or always cheat, who do they cheat with? Is it not women? So we can say if men are prone to cheat, then women are also the cheat. The men themselves are available.
If I allow me finish first, I'm going somewhere.
Sister Susie, don't finish yet. You're asking a lot of questions. When she got pregnant, she reached out to Davido, mind you, and they texted each other. It wasn't when she had baby, after she had baby, when she got pregnant. Go and read the story back. It's on this internet.
You see, please.
No, let me finish, sir. Let me finish my thoughts so that men will not get at me. You see, as a woman, I'm married, right? This is me, and this is how I roll. I've been married for 20-something years, 26 years, right? And this is what keep my marriage till today. Because in my head, I know men always cheat, right? And I made it clear to my hubby, it's not okay to cheat. But when it happened, it's okay. Keep it away from me. I don't want to know who you are dealing with, and I don't want whoever you are dealing with to look for me. Keep it far away from me. I don't want to know. I'm not going to dig let she or he, whoever is the person, don't look for me. I won't look for her. But when they look for me, or you as a man want to flaunt it on my face, yes, I'm cheating, there's nothing you can do about it. That is where the trouble will come, right? But women on the other side, you are not going to, because your husband is cheating, you are going to go cheat. So it's men's nature, but it's not in our nature. So that is what I'm trying to say. So when you as a married man go out to go cheat, and from cheating, something result to something, and it result to baby, it has to be agreement between you and your side chick. Okay, keep the baby for me. If you don't want the baby, you have to keep the baby, get rid of the baby. But 99% of women that know they can benefit from it, they will not get into arguments. They will go cease communication, go take care of their pregnancy, have the baby, and warm up to come out and fight. That is what is always playing out, and which is not right. Having a baby with a man is supposed to be mutual agreement, for heaven's sake. Bringing different children into your home, that's why we have a lot of problems right now. So that's for me, and that's the way I feel about it. So if the video is my son, you see that child, I won't let him into my house. Period.
Yeah.
Done.
Thank you, Madam Susie. The beautiful Madam Susie. Firstly, in order, I greet everyone in the house, including the comment section, everybody. Yeah, Madam Susie, I just appreciate your psychology, your approach to life, the way you've been able to make yourself a freelancer in justice for Mohbad. That is no territory you can't march onto based on your belief and your efforts in this gift for him. You see, it has happened. Thank God for some of us, back in the days when we used to go clubbing, the aura, this one night stand thing happened to some of us, the guys, majority of us, one night stand, it could be toilet stand, it could be dance floor.
Please, speak for yourself. Not they use us for here. Don't say na you. Which one be us? I don't know your us. I beg.
You could be car stand, all these things. If you are cautious enough to, we don't forget, we always put our CD beside our credit card, inside our purse. So if any unforeseen circumstances like this happened, we don't have accidental discharge. The case of Davido is, though not really confirmed yet, is what I would call an accidental discharge. It happened to Whiskey too during that period. This Anu and I think Champs, the boy now, the Whiskey boy, it happened almost at the same time with Davido and this new alleged baby mama. What did Whiskey did? Whiskey did not, go hulabaloo about it underground. The lady even dragged Whiskey for almost 4 years before later secretly Whiskey concur. And the boy is now today is a shining star in his own right. So let us blame if somebody is open leg, somebody closed leg on a nightstand or something like that. It could happen to anybody. For the fact that a lady is working at a hotel doesn't really mean all of them are wayward, some are out of hustle. They find themselves working not only at hotels, inside there, even you see them.
Sorry, sir, let me interject you. You see, working at a hotel and to go sleep with customers, she has breached her contract, right?
Yeah,
That's
what
me.
The man that uses influence.
No. What in a civilized world is she's not used to sleep with customers? It's something she has been doing. That's not her first time to do it. Because when you go to orientation as a staff hotel workers, those are the things that stand against the rules of you being a hotel staff. So as far as I'm concerned, it's something that this particular girl is used to. Sorry about that.
You know what?
On point. The two of you are not addressing the same issue. Paternity.
That's
paternity. No, let me break it down. Paternity is about the truth in biological relationship, and truth comes before the right. In fact, the reality of an event is the foundation to establishing the right. You see, what she is talking about is the morality or the right after the truth. Oh, a man is promiscuous in nature. A woman should also be accountable for X, Y, Z. I think that is our own argument. But paternity stands out. The right to the truth is what Anu is talking about. Baba Mohbad is also seeking the truth. After that truth, there will be other rights. You can now say, oh, morally somebody was bankrupt, somebody was right, somebody was this. Those are moral issues. There can be other rights after that truth is established. But the truth must be established before we talk about the rights.
Yeah.
Or the morality of the event.
Yeah, exactly. What you're saying is exactly where I'm driving at that. Let us, forget about who is right to do the do or who is not right to do the do at a particular point in time. In fact, I would say 90% of any lady, either married or not married, this is just the fact. We see opportunities to see a this Davido that we know, one-on-one in a particular closet, and we don't want to have our opportunity. I'm talking about the
Don't say 90%. That's a lie. It's not all ladies, please. Don't say 90%.
Like 50%, 50-50.
Why you go talk like that? Why you go talk like that?
I like this your limousine. This your limousine.
Leave her. It's not every woman that wants a star. Wants to be, some people not even turn off say you popular. Now turn off for them. You understand?
The good thing about the whole drama is that Davido's father agreed that if the girl in question belongs to the blood, that is willing and ready to take care of the lady, so they should go and just settle the matter like Whiskey did underground with Charms, and let the whole case rest. And DNA, they should go and do open DNA and justifiable DNA, then the whole matter will end there. Now, going to what Madam Susie said earlier concerning justice for Mohbad, it's just a matter of a particular lady, it would be Yemoeja that strives in the river between Ikorodu and Lekki, wanting to use the glory of a certain star in Lekki and the glory of a certain high chief. The glory of a certain star in Ikorodu and the glory of a certain star, a high chief in Lekki, knock it together to achieve our own goals and objectives, allegedly. So the thing is, I would like to sum up this as the square root of DNA. What is the square root of DNA? The square root of DNA equals to Baba Mohbad doing DNA with Mohbad, Wunmi doing DNA with Liam, then Liam doing DNA with Mohbad. These 4 individuals must be involved, like Mommy Susie opined. Moving forward in this case, no stone should be left unturned. I think I agree with her also. Since Baba Mohbad can do DNA with Mohbad, Wunmi too should also do DNA with Mohbad. Then let us use the bone tissue of Mohbad to do DNA with Liam, so that all these cases will rest once and for all. And it has to be done, even if it is at the United Nations that we are going to do the DNA. Let's go to the United Nations, let's go to the European Union, let's go to EU, anywhere open, reliable organizations that they know their reputation is at stake. Because Mohbad is even popular abroad amongst the youth more than we think we know. And the hospital or whoever laboratory will get involved in it will not want to tarnish their image for record purpose. We don't want to lose their license. Not unlike in Nigeria, you can do anything behind the door. They will settle the whole thing. But abroad, there is no way anybody can have the way, to cheat. So absolutely, the whole case will be. But Mohbad's case is so, so dramatic. So it's more involved than this Wunmi thing.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Do you also think that? Do you also doubt that Wunmi is? Are you doubting Wunmi is not the mother of Liam? Do you have that doubt in your mind?
She gave the room to make such doubts. When she said 2 things. The boy was giving birth to at Ilialagbo. Then secondly, placenta wasn't given to the grandfather, to do it the way we do it culturally based on the...
But Mohbad followed her to the Ilialagbo.
I don't have any information if Mohbad followed on that to Ilialagbo, but Mohbad is aware that, you see, Mohbad is because Mohbad is a star that we are thinking maybe Mohbad, the brain, because of her talent, his talent when it comes to music, we think Mohbad is one, advanced when it comes to wisdom per se, when it comes to apportioning certain level of intelligence to the guy. The guy was cowed, was fidget, he was not stable about his contract, he's having issues with his contract, he's not able to settle down mentally and physically. Also coming out from drug use, he stopped taking drugs, he stopped all these things that has been influenced. If I want to influence somebody like this, if I have a certain thing to do for a person, I can lace the person's food or drink with drugs. Then the process, when the person becomes a junkie, whatever I asked or tell the person to do, the person will do it. That part of Mohbad's life, he didn't wanted his father to know about this use of drugs things. And that part of not being open 100% to the father made him vulnerable to the opposition, to people who really want to devour him. So as the case may be, the square root of DNA also is quite interesting, though not compulsory. It's quite interesting if me too can do an open DNA with the arm, like the way we want an open DNA with Mohbad. then case closed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much on point. And Rose.
Rosie for my
Rose for my. Okay, Rosie.
Yes. I'm so I'm happy that you bring up this morning on your platform, and I want to say good day to everybody. All that's on the platform and on the comment section. Yeah. Right now, my own take, I came up because of this Wunmi doing DNA with Leah. I don't think it's necessary. That is not our bone of contention. Yeah, because she was not the mother of the baby. The person that is in doubt is the father of the boy that is in doubt, and he's the one that needed the DNA. Then going back the other way and saying, let her go and do DNA I don't think it's actually necessary at this point, because she has never come and wanted to say this baby is not my baby safe. I'm just helping Moba to keep the baby. You understand? Or want it. She has never said that. So coming to say that, okay, she should go and do DNA. Well, if she picks up the child from anywhere, it's nobody's business. But the said father that is no longer here is the bone of contention right now. Like, is that the father of Liam? That's the point. That's what they are driving at. And again, Madam Susie, I want to say to you, if you have a girl child, like what you're saying, I understand what you're saying vividly. But do you know that in so many cases, pastor, with all their morals, their kids sometimes comes out very, 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 very wayward, and the other way around. So these days, it's not about charity begins at home anymore. Most of it are peer pressure. Oh, my friend can do this, That's show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. When they go out there, they mingle with people that are not, that does not have the fear of God, that can do anything without any shame, especially this Gen Z age. I know of a family, this girl came out with pregnancy. I said, and I was informed. What I told the girl is of age, she's a graduate, and then she was scared to narrate this to the mother. And I called both of them. I said, come, I don't want it to look like someone is pinning a baby on you or something. You guys should go and take a walk, talk to each other. What do you want to do with this pregnancy? Both of you should come together with an agreement. Okay, we want to keep it, or we want to do away with it. You cannot, if you force a child to say, okay, you're going to eat the baby, or you're going to take the baby by force, in this part of the world that we are in, North America, you're not permitted to do that. You go to jail. It's either the person goes to jail, or the girl will run away, will go leave you alone with that stigma that my mother was not in support when I was in such a situation. And thereby, because the government is going to empower the girl so much that at the end of the day, you might end up even losing your own child in process. She will not want to come back to the house because she knows that, oh, my mom is a bully, my mom is this, my mom is that. In such a case, a child will come up with such a thing. You know yourself that you didn't raise your child in such a manner, but because of peer pressure, peer influence, what they do out there sometimes you don't know, because some parents here, all they do is work. They don't monitor their kids. They just feel that putting the food and the money on the table is what that is important. The child's welfare is not, the child's people that they mingle with might not be as important to them. But when it happens, you have to treat that child in love. Make sure you want to know what the child needs, what the the other party? Are you in support? And if the mother too is so much like she doesn't want to put her child through committing whatever, she can take up the responsibility. Say, you go. We're not going to bother you. Let me take my daughter. Because this is my daughter. I don't want her to go under the knife, and I don't want anything to happen to my daughter. If anything happens, she'll lose. The boy is there, like going up and down, doing whatever he knows how to do best. So in such a case, with this other lady, you don't know how she was raised. We are just saying what we see on the media. We never know how she was raised. We never know what has transpired. The only question is they want a DNA. Let them give DNA, an open DNA, because when you're rich and influential, you can influence anything. In order for them not to influence anything, let it be very, very open to the understanding of the girl and to the father to the understanding of the girl and the child and the widow, and then let the case rest in peace. And the same thing they're asking from Wunmi, an open DNA. And she's like what Young Daddy said earlier, and General Vengeance. This girl was willing to bring out her child for this open DNA without contexting anything. But what about the person that is not even willing? You're running around like a rat. You go here, you go there, you change narratives all over the media. Just bring a child out for a DNA. Becomes a death. It become a pie sentence. It doesn't really. It's not something that is. It's very, very despicable. It's not heard of. Because even at the end of the day, you want to know who this child really belongs to. Who this child belongs to. The child too deserves to know. She's doing that because she's doing that for herself. She doesn't know that she's actually damaging or ruining the child's life. Because the child too needs to know. Have a closure in future. Not a child with so much question mark.
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am.
The child needs that closure to know. Hold on, sir, please. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
Right.
The child needs to know who he actually belongs to. Actually, he's a guy. So that is what I want to say about herself doing DNA. Me, I'm not big in that because she has never come out to say it's not my child. I don't even know how the child appears. I slept and I saw the child beside me. I don't even know I don't even know how the child gets there. She has never said that. She's claiming it with her full chest that it's her child. So all those DNA between herself and the mother, I know maybe it's a joke, but I don't think it's necessary to me. Thank you very much.
Let me answer you. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I mean it, and I.
No, Madam Susie, please hold on. Madam Susie, please hold on. Honorable, can I say something to this? Okay. Madam Rossi, let me give you a picture. If I were the police officer in charge of this case, the first DNA that we conduct will be that of Liam and Wunmi. It's just because we are reducing this thing to family matter. In a crime, people use baby as bait to lure victims. And that may be the root of what we are looking at. Not even the paternity between, establishing paternity between Liam. I know where you are coming from. Your own is like, let's solve one problem. And because we are still looking at it as a family matter, if we really want to know if there is a motive connected to this paternity issue, what she is saying is that we should not limit the scope of our investigation. There may be possibility that even this child we are talking about is a bait. And there will be some people somewhere that may even be the one teleguiding or preventing us from getting justice. I don't think she's concluding. Out of our suspicion, we are just saying this can be done. But for now, and even with our capacity, I don't see us forcing her to go and do that. I think it's just out of our own observation, and in a very same crime, I believe the investigation should have extended to that point. The second point you made, I love that. But you see, if somebody has identified parental negligence and you are coming to add peer group pressure to it, they are all good. And that is to say that there can be many factors responsible for this, so that we don't just conclude. Thank you, my sister.
Please say this, please. Madam Rose, well said. Madam Rose, I really enjoy your submission. But you remember one of Omowummi family, sister, in quote, Karimo, the first time when this is started, she said, oh, you know, because Wunmi has not told us she had the baby in Adile Alagbo. Karimo said, and I'm quoting her, you know, in Nigeria, they used to swap baby in hospitals. How about that?
Yellow differ from the square root of DNA.
They were even talking about breastfeeding. So breastfeeding.
Omi ò jáde now. Omi ò jáde.
The square root of DNA. Sir, you see, me, I don't even care. I can be concerned somehow, but it's not my priority. Ooh, the father of Liam can be anybody, in as much as it's not the son of Mohbad. As Baba is adamant on, I'm cool with that. My own concern in this case is that agreement that Mohbad's lawyer had, that Pajaguri agreement that they told the police that it's a family business, we are cool with it, we don't need investigation. That particular time frame in the case is questionable. And from that end, we could be able to solve this puzzle around how Mohbad died. Because who represented the family when they had that agreement with the nurse and the nurse's mother and the nurse's lawyer and Mohbad's lawyer, that the case shouldn't be investigated. That is the climax of this case. And if it's not solved, then the criminal aspect of the case is my concern. How he was murdered and poked and stifled in his room. You know, the staircase story, I think, is an alibi. The guy, the way the whole thing looks like, the guy fought for his life. I think he fought about 4 or 5 people over him and was maybe stabbed and overwhelmed, and the guy lost his this thing. You know, that most probably that is where I'm thinking the whole thing goes to. I'm more concerned about the criminal aspect of the case, because even after the DNA is done, we're still going back to the criminal aspect of it. There's no way we won't come back to the criminal aspect of it. So they should try as much as possible, give us an open DNA, justifiable open DNA, then set it aside if it will help in unraveling the criminal aspect of Mohbad's demise, because that is the most important aspect of this case. What happened in the house where 15 people were involved, and was the influence that they were unable to come out, and I'm very sure while they were in the house, the person involved can actually say, oh, if anybody one of you talk, I will say now all of us do. So hearing that alone, and hearing Adura saying anybody that saw his brother after 12 a.m. on that very Monday, that the person should come out. And before we know it, the whole thing was muddled up. The way we focus on DNA, we should try as much as possible to double up that same energy to ask for what made those guys that carried exhibits on their legs inside the car and have swollen faces. Thank you very much. Justice for Mohbad.
Okay, let me answer Madam Rose. She left. Number one, if I'm going to be among the team that is going to prosecute Mohbad's case, and when it comes to DNA, right? Based on Wunmi's behavior, based on her speech, right from the moment Mohbad was killed, Wunmi is 100% a suspect. Number two, based on her keep on using the child as a bait. Any given time she had opportunity, she used the child. You see, the child as a whole take over Mohbad case. And each time Wunmi comes out to talk, she talk about the child, not talk about Mohbad that is a victim. So, what am I going to do if I'm going to be a team leader of Mohbad's investigation? I'm going to start with the child. Why is this so-called mother of this child using this child as a focus? Everything right from the beginning, the first accusation on Baba Mohbad was, you want to kill my son like the way you kill your son, kill Mohbad. That's a red flag. Is Nigerian government not looking at that? So, Wunmi, the first thing they need to do, something is up with this woman. Okay, something is up. Can we do a DNA of this woman and the child? Yes, I will. If I'm inside the thing, that's the first thing I will request it for. Then Mohbad will come second. Once is the DNA of that boy come out negative with the mom, that is where the story will start. Okay? So for me, you say, oh, what if she go pick a child from the street and say it belongs to Mohbad? No. You can't pick a child from the street and say it belongs to a man, another man. No. You can't take somebody's child and bring it home and say this child belongs to my husband. No, it doesn't happen. And the person in question now is gone. That's number two. Number three, did any child is supposed to be subject to DNA to know the father? No. It's a big stigma. As a mother and in future grandmother, I will never subject any of my grandchild to a DNA. Either you walk away from that child or you take the child. DNA is a no for me. It's a stigma. So you see all this shouting DNA, it's going to live with whoever is that child forever. Oh, when I was young, my mom and my dad had to order a DNA to know my truly parents. And it's a stigma to that mother too. That means there's something about that mother. Okay? So that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. And I think different, you understand? So, will I subject a grandchild to the DNA? No, I won't do it. Because I know what comes with it in future.
Okay.
No.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Let me just say this. I want to appreciate everybody that has made their submission. Let me say this. What you said, which Mr. Ishak too reiterates about how the investigation should have, be conducted, can still be visited when the criminal matter, we believe that they've not started the criminal investigation. When the criminal matter starts, all this calling upon her to do, probably maybe they're using the child as a bait and all that, can still be verified at the long run. And I must say this, there's no time will come up that we don't learn one or two from your great submissions, every panelist. And I must appreciate everybody that has joined this live today. This is the first live I will do 2026, and I appreciate you. And thank you, gifters. Thank you, people that are tapping. And on this note, I would like to draw the curtain, for now, and I appreciate everybody. Next to come up, we have a whole lot of things to talk about, a whole lot of things to also learn. I must appreciate General Vengeance, Dr. Ishak, Mommy G Babe, Suzanne Empire TV, Rose for Matured Minds, everybody that came up on point. God bless you. God bless you, everybody, the commenters, the tappers. God bless you immensely. Till I come back again, which probably might be later today. I don't know. It might be later tomorrow. I don't know. I remain your humble self, Honorable York Daddy. They said I was 36 last year. Maybe I will be 37 on the 27th. Hey, see the rhymes. Maybe I will be 37 on the 27th. Hey, Rick, I laugh. Thank you. Till I come your way, I remain my humble self, Honorable York Daddy. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God.
nínú fídíò tó yẹ ọmọ yẹn ti 70
nǹkan tó mú àwọn gan jáde tó mú wọn jáde ni ṣé wọn ò fẹ́ táwọn náà ò fẹ́ gba ọmọ yẹn ni àbí ọtí lọ́sẹ̀ kò ń ṣọmọ wọn wọn ní wo táwọn ṣe fọmọ yẹn lẹ́yìn àwọn
wọn náà ṣe DNA ṣóyè yín sísọ yín bàbá yẹn lòun ní kó wá bá òun lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òun wá sọ fún dírẹ́bà òun pé kó lọ gba òjá òdì wọn fún wọn pé wọ́n wá lọ sí hospital tó ń lò wípé wọ́n sọ pé hospital yẹn pé South Africa ni wọ́n ti máa ṣe ó ní lady yẹn àti ìyá ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá àti grandma ẹ̀ láti zan mẹ́ta ó náà wá ó ní pẹ̀lú Davido ó náà dẹ̀ kó samples tó máa lò wípé wọ́n kó everything wípé bọ̀ at the end of the day ìgbà tí result máa dé kò fẹ́ bọ̀ àwọn àánú pé bọ̀ tòun kọ́ ni láti announce ẹ̀ síta. Ṣé wọn tí mo sọ yé yín?
Ẹni sùúrù tí ó bá ti fífọ̀ wọn pé bí a kò ṣe ọmọ wọn ló lọ mọ kọ́ jáwọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wàhálà ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Kọ́ clear kọ́ máa hide kankan. Gbàgbé fífẹ́ sápò yẹn kò fífọ̀ ọmọ wọn. Kọ́ jẹ́ káwọn ẹ̀mọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà because.
Àwọn yẹn wá ń yarí sí pé àwọn yẹn ń yarí pé wọ́n ti fi owó rí ni. Ipe àwọn kan ní káwọn wá síbẹ̀ ní ipe sì àánú ti dàgbà ipe òun fẹ́ kọ́ wá tún di níyẹn ṣe òun bọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí n lọ wá Dr. Kẹ́mi wá mọ̀.
Wọ́n ní pé tí gẹ̀ẹ́ bá ti nídìí owó ló máa ń ṣe kinní yẹn púpọ̀ ṣe máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ I don't know mọ̀ fún wọn. Tí ó tó fi lè mú bàbá tó fi lè mú
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan dìbò
tó fi lè mú bàbá Davido sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí orí bákan ó ní ìgbà tí ọmọ yẹn gan lọ skul náà ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ gan wọn làwọn ò jẹ́ kékeré tó mọ̀ àwọn dẹ̀ ń sanwó àwọn ṣẹ́fìtì fún wí fún Davido kò mọ̀ pé àwọn ń sanwó skul wọn I don't know ẹ̀rọ yẹn wá yé mi lọ ẹ̀rọ yé mi tó.
Dr. Adeleke ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ wà.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ẹ má jókòó kẹ máa film nonsense. Kẹ máa sọ fún Nigerians pé èmi crazy. Kẹ máa sọ pé ọmọ tèmi disown mi. Kẹ má mọ history ọmọ mi. Kẹ má mọ history disowning write-up. Why do you think I left my family? My nephews Rose impersonated my son, and then of course his brothers came to his rescue and said, our brother is autistic and is not on social media. And they blasted Yabuju for the very same thing, and you made that same mistake, Dr. Adeleke. You're an elderly person. You shouldn't be the one talking. Hey, she should statement on Pacific Energy letterhead.
nípa paternity ọmọ yín àti girl tó bá sùn after concert in 2013. This is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Mo jẹ́ máa wá ayọ̀ lọ àti àánú. Mo deposit owó sí 2 accounts. One account is Ayo's account. She's seeing these alerts and she doesn't know where I am because that's what God asked me to do. The other account is the first right account that I opened for her. I'm still the signatory on that account so that she can cash in on that when she's 18. I opened that account when she was 5. I know it's now 13. You're talking about 5 years' time. And when you're doing no way. 5 years ago was pandemic. 6 5. Dr. Adeleke, you're very, very disappointing. I know Kisha Sophia. If you know the Kisha Sophia, Sophia the one buy me DM, don't be removed from my 10 job away. Kisha Sophia will be more Funi and Fu David. Why are you sitting down always trying to protect your son? Your son has been in a lot of controversies. A lot of people working with him have died mysteriously. I'm an investigative journalist. And you have not told Davido what killed his mother. It is some photo by Veronica Adeleke. What Ayo wrote on that page 2 days ago? You know they say Davido play Ayo. In November 9th, 2026. What is that for? Kilo Mbifu. She concert Nevada, 5 Alive concert. Kilo Mbifu. Dr. Adeleke, John Toriono, Sorobisi, or Rowa. Nígbà tí ló ṣe DNA test, ẹyọ kan péré lẹ ṣe 5 DNA test, ẹ má kọ́ bá òfin Davido. Ẹ fẹ́ bá ayé Ayọ̀ àtọmọ yẹn jẹ́ ìdílé bàjẹ́ as long as I'm alive. Tí ìkọ̀kọ̀ bá ṣe Ayọ̀ àbọ̀mọ yẹn, they should hold you responsible. If anything happens to Ayọ̀ or her mother or her grandmother, hold Dr. Adeleke responsible. You cannot continue to threaten and intimidate people. Your son threatened Anu in the DM. Sir, she called the child mad. She said the child will see fire. She will arrest the mom. Arrest. And take to the cyber criminal law. So they will go. Hey, Mama Yola. Hey, Mama, where Anu no matter the Pacific Energy Company. I'm very upset. I am very, very upset because I'm passionate about this girl. And when I left Ibadan, the last report card I saw of this girl was excellent. And the mother continues proceeding. Titi Lapinjo, I don't know what your role is here. I've only met you once. You lied to Dr. Adeleke that you contacted me to stop posting about Anu. You won't contact me. Titi, I don't know you from sick. I only met you one time at Anu's 5th birthday party. They said you worked in Abuja. And the photos of that birthday party is right on that page. Anyone that goes to that page will see it at the bottom. When I was still the admin of that page. I've logged in on that page from many locations. I've cleaned up that page before I finally handed it over to them. They didn't use it for 4 years. And they decided to use it to say, oh, Anu is back. She's now 10 years old. Now let's go to the pandemic, 2020. Dr. Adeleke, you said that on national television and everything's everywhere. You said that, sir, that you had another DNA series of tests with B-Red and Davido. Davido had 3 total and B-Red 2. But that's a lie, sir. People liken the resemblance of Anu to B-Red, and because B-Red was there that day, Ejo, or as Professor Sisho familiar saying, now I can actually hide the identity. You are hiding Titi Labinjo's identity, right? Did Titi Labinjo talk to you, sir? Anu's sister, did she talk to you, or she talked to someone else and send that person to you? Because she was always afraid, if I remember, that something could happen. She was always afraid in 2018. She didn't feel comfortable with my press conference that I held for Anu. I spoke to the media. I have all the records. For 2018, Instagram was killing about 10,000 comments. It's a major story and it's gone global now. When you know stories, Emma Parainche, Shifadeliki. Oshuletiwa, Yoni Musiwa, wá, the Adelekes and the lawyers are friends. Last year, ẹ̀gbọ́n yín ṣèrò bá wọn. Àti Démọ́lá tó lọ kí dáàdì pẹ̀lú Davido Mata. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ níbi iṣẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wa. You said they had 5 DNA tests. It contradicts our answer. Davido tweeted that he did 5 DNA tests and he posted it the next day in the newspapers and online, but he didn't post anything. The child asked him in the DM, if you can be running the pay, why on earth would Davido come into the DM? And then I saw Jazzy, big battery. Let's face it. Davido said he had 5 DNA tests, now it's 3 and 2. It's 3 for Davido, 2 for B-Ray. You run it, 5 DNA tests with Endo. And then you boost up with the dates. 2020, and then it's 21 only. Another series of DNA tests. You said you can't release them because of, I saw the thing with the crime, which is true. But I posted the DNA test, that first one, I posted it in 2018. It was given to me by the lawyer for the Lavinger family. You remember the lawyer that died? The lawyer that is it was released to provide.
Ṣé màá ṣe DNA nígbà yẹn ṣé negative ló mú wá ní àbí 60-40?
Wọ́n ní negative.
Kí wá ní problem?
Bàbá Davido ní negative ní result yẹn.
Kí wá ní àrùn kí ni ayọ̀ àbí kí ni ìyọmọ ń jẹ́ kí ló tún wá gbogbo ọlọ́run sí?
Lady yẹn try àti sọ pé òun ò gbà káwọn náà mú un lọ sí hospital yẹn. Wípé wọ́n lè manipulate ẹ̀ṣọ́ yẹn yín bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ká lọ ṣe bí public now. Kọ́ bá fẹ́ pọ̀
àwọn náà sọ pé
àwọn rọ́gà fún ọmọ máa sọ òyìnbó.
Wọ́n láwọn ò rẹ́dì mọ́. Wọ́n ní 5 làwọn ti ṣe.
5?
Dámi Olúbọ̀dé ni wọn ò ṣe 5 kankan. Ẹ pé àwọn àṣírí kankan tó ti fẹ́ máa tú báyìí.
Wàhálà.
Ó ti ń lọ fàáfàá.
Aláwọ̀ ṣe 5 ni wọ́n ṣe 5.
The probability of somebody committing it.
Mo ń gbọ́ ìsọ yín.
Mo ní ó ní wọ́n ṣe 5. Àwọn ayábẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ò ṣe 5. Ta ló parọ́? Ta ló parọ́ báyìí?
Òdì yìí, òye wa wo.
Ọ̀gá o.
Ṣé bàbá olówó náà lè parọ́ ni?
Àwọn náà parọ́ jù, ẹ mọ̀ tọ́ra yín. Àwọn olówó ló parọ́ jù. Wọ́n máa sọ pé ìgbà tó tẹ̀yìn ò ṣe kọ́ ìbá rán kábẹ́ rán yàn lẹ́wọ̀n nǹkan tó ṣe máa ló ṣe ẹ̀ sọ báyìí bí Nàìjíríà làjọ wà. Àwọn náà parọ́ jù o, ìrìn pé wọ́n sòótọ́ o, ìrìn pé wọ́n parọ́ o. Ṣùgbọ́n tábẹ́ fún public wrong tó lọ ṣe mí báyìí ní public. Àwọn ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà ń ṣe rọ́ jẹ́lẹ̀ tí kò dá 200,000. Kí wàá ní wàá lè rọ̀ mọ́ ewu làwọn ṣe South Africa. Ká lọ sí Nàìjíríà.
Wọ́n ní South Africa ló fi lọ.
Lọ ṣe bẹ̀yìn àgbọ̀ ṣe Nàìjíríà ni. Kí ló mú tí mo Nàìjíríà tí Nàìjíríà ò dáa ni?
Ọmọ mi láǹkẹ́ ní bọ́ọ̀ ni ohun tó bá ṣe tì. Ilẹ̀ ló ń gbé and that is just the fact.
Ọmọ sọ fún wọn, àwọn ló parọ́ jù. Àwọn lówó ló parọ́. Ẹ má bínú o, ẹ má bínú ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n parọ́. Wọ́n parọ́ kú. Wọ́n ṣàlù mẹ́ka ti kò gé àgbókè. Ara àyẹ̀yẹ́ náà kò ló jẹun báàdì nísìnyí. Ara àyẹ̀yẹ́ náà kò ló jẹun báàdì báyìí. Wọ́n lọ ṣàlù kó mẹ́ka bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn kókó àdéhùn.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n náà ni Tẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ sọ wípé gbogbo atrocity tọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ mi tì.
Gbogbo àwọn kókó àdéhùn kó sọ́wọ́ wọn tọmọtọmọ. Àdúrà tí wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn o.
Àmì Ọlọ́run.
Àdúrà tí wọ́n máa ṣe nìyẹn pé ọlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ka bọ́ sọ́wọ́ wọn ni o. Mẹ́ka ni kò gé ẹbí, mẹ́ka ni kò gé aburú débò. Tó wá gbọ́ mi ilé ìfowópamọ́ Nàìjíríà, wọ́n bẹ̀rí kéèsì yẹn dáadáa.
Gbogbo ilé wọn story dey different than this. And the child that he never accepted. This is the same story. Chief Adeleke, Dr. Adeleke, do the right thing. Your son is lying to you. Your son was barely 21 years old. He had a fun night, and he sat in the office of the Olumide.
Because the last one fún wa public ká fi people fura wrong pé òótọ́ àwọn kọ́lá wọn.
Ìbò kan ṣe ọmọ náà kọ́ bàbá ọmọ náà lọ fún. Kọ́jẹ́ kó wà transparent.
Yes. Kọ́jẹ́ ká rí gbogbo wárí kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Láìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ ní pé wọ́n fọwọ́ lágbọ́mọ yẹn lójú ni ẹ má yẹ kí n tàn yín. Kọ́ lọ ṣe mí náà kú lè kí gbogbo dìrí kí gbogbo wọ̀ dìrí kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí gbogbo ọdún yìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wá lẹ́yìn òṣèré ẹ̀sìn kí ni mọ́ ìrọ́ ń ṣe rọ́. Buhari lè ti lẹ́sì jù ó yẹ ọmọ àmì sáà tì.
Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ rẹ́dí àti tú àwọn àṣírí wọn náà bá ti tètè dá lóhùn.
Tó mọ yá afẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ báyìí kí gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ́ kan dàrú.
Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ ló pùṣẹ̀.
Kí gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ kan dàrú kí gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ sábà.
That he could not accept a child of a prostitute, and my family cannot accept a child of the prostitute.
Mọ́mí ẹ̀rọ ìjọba mi sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì fún àwọn èèyàn pé tó wá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ àwọn tó máa ṣe sáfíìsì àwọn tó fẹ́ báyọ̀ ra nǹkan kó lè mọ́ kó ẹnu o. Lè mọ́ kó ẹnu o.
A máa ṣe program lọ́la. Ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe tó.
Okay. Mo kí gbogbo wa ẹja ọgbẹ́ tẹ wà ní diaspora tẹ̀sí àràǹdì tẹ́fẹ́ kán bá ń ṣe nǹkan bí ẹ fẹ́ ra nǹkan bí ẹran tó ti yan tó fẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ rán di ẹran tẹ́fẹ́ yan tẹ́fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn ní nǹkan ẹ fẹ́ ṣe packaging ẹ̀wẹ́ tẹ́fẹ́ rán bíi sáfíìsì mò ń ṣe o ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀ fún mi o kálíbà mọ́rí kan mo lọ sẹ́nu ẹ mọ́jà tọwọ́ tó ń dùn abọ́ sọ pé tẹ wà ní diaspora tẹ wà ní káàkiri tẹ fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báwo ṣe ń bọ̀ yìí sí ẹ fáwọn èèyàn ní nǹkan àwẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó fẹ́ bá yín ṣe ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀ fún mi bàbá yín ṣe ẹ bá jẹ́ kí n bá ṣe mo ṣe bàbá yín ṣe màá dẹ̀ gbowó ṣe ti tèmi owó ṣe tèmi ló má tà nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ní bàbá yín ṣe dáadáa ní fáwọn èèyàn ní nǹkan ni àbí fẹ́ kọ́ fáwọn aláìní àwọn tí wọ́n pa àwọn àtẹ́wọ́gbòrè yẹn fẹ́ ṣe sàrà fún wọn ẹ fẹ́ ká bá gbé nǹkan lọ fún wọn ẹ fẹ́ gbé nǹkan wá sọ́dọ̀ yín ẹ fẹ́ ra nǹkan food stores ẹ fẹ́ package ìgbọ̀tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ ẹ máa sọ ẹ kàn sẹ́ndì owó màá lọ bá ẹ̀rà màá dẹ̀ gbowó ṣẹ́ ti tèmi so nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o ẹ gbéṣẹ́ fún mi o mi ní disappoint yín o so kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ àti máa sọ continuously lè wá tó ṣe program tábà tí wà lẹ́ẹ̀fì máa tún máa sọ.
Sista Oyin ojúlọ̀rọ̀ wà let them see your face ojúlọ̀rọ̀ wà.
Kò sẹ́ni tí kì í ṣojú sí ẹ ọgbọ́n ṣé lè kọ́ wá tí wọ́n mi lórí page lórí app yìí ni ní K4M yìí ni apáṣẹ K4M gan.
Dájú àṣírí ayé ẹ̀ka ọ̀sà àbí ẹ̀kọ́
mi ìwọ́ṣọ́ o ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí kiri gba ẹyẹ kó tó la tó bá fẹ́ ṣe kíní mi ìwọ́ṣọ́ mo kọ láìda nítorí kò sí náà owó mú ẹ má yẹ kí TikTok gba péjì wá ti tẹ̀lé alábùfẹ́ ṣe tó bá fẹ́ ṣe kíní màá wọ tó sọ́run gbà yẹn mo lè wá sí ojú ẹgbẹ́ láàárọ̀ yẹn mo fi aṣọ kọ́rùn nígbà tó fẹ́ ṣó nǹkan mo láti fi aṣọ kọ́rùn mi torí TikTok ọrùn mú mi wọṣọ mi lè parọ́ mo kàn láìda ni o tòló wá dùn látàbá tẹ ní ká mú arọ́ la afẹ́gbà dídì rẹ̀ lọ́la máa wá aṣọ
àwọn yín kọ́ àwọn yín kọ́
àwa oyin wà ń bí
lára bí àná wà
adúpẹ́
ẹ̀rọ àwà àní gbọ́rọ̀ bàmíṣẹ́ o
àmì Ọlọ́run
a ti parí bó ti dé nìyẹn a ti ṣetán lè ní nìyẹn o ayé ti ṣe ayé kò ní ṣe
àmì ọkọ̀ Jésù àmì
ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbogbo lórí ọ̀tẹ̀
ọ̀rọ̀ àti àpàdàpàdé lọ́la lórúkọ Jésù.
Kò yẹ Jésù mi lò kò yẹ bàbá mi lò kò yẹ Jésù mi lò kò yẹ ọba tó gbèjà Ísírẹ́lì létí ọ̀pọ̀ pupa ó yá dìde fọ́rọ̀ mi mọ̀ ọjọ́ mi tó lọ ó yá bá ògo ayé mi
sọ̀rọ̀ kí à ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé mi. Jésù mi lò, Jésù mi lò, Jésù mi lò, arúgbó yẹ, ọba tó gbé já Ísírẹ́lì létí òkúpa, ọ̀yà jíjẹ fọ́rọ̀ mi ò, ọjọ́ mi tó lọ, ọ̀yà máa wò ayé mi sọ̀rọ̀ kí à ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé mi. Ọlọ́run lànà fún Mósè létí òkúpa, ọlọ́run tó gbé ìjàkà sí ẹ̀sìn ọjọ́ nínú iyọ̀ kìnìún. Ó yá líle fọ́rọ̀ mi wò lótìtọ́ ọjọ́ mi tó lọ. Ó yá máa wò ó ayé mi sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ibi à ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé mi. Jésù nílò. Wá ṣe mí lólu ọmọ.
there's a new message you were. We are going to hear it now. We are going to hear it now with a minute. We're not hearing. That's why I'm with you.
Oh, Major.
Tell me anyone. Mom. Don't see me while I'm on it. Mom made you out.
I'm not hearing now. Mama gbé nu o. Òwe ni mi wọ wá kì í mi wá dé.